from hot dogs on down. Oh baby, someday I'll change his life. I'll be his weenie wife. Hot dog, I love that weenie man.
Get up on the hydrant's back!
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're all having a good day. It is so good to see you. I feel like I haven't streamed in a really long time, even though I only missed one stream. But that's normal for me. I always feel like that. But I hope you all had a good weekend. Oh god, like 7 things just started playing at once, and one of them was my own doing. But hi! I almost didn't go to work this morning because the turkeys were intimidating me, but I was very brave. I'm proud of you for being brave. Margaret! Margaret! Margaret, I'm pausing Spotify. You read that, or else. I don't know what her problem is. Thank you for the criminal minds theme, Echo. Buzz, thank you. B, sorry. I'm still getting used to it. Thank you for the fit check. I will do that in a second once I figure out why Margaret isn't working. And thank you for the thunder, Nita. Hi, Nita. Margaret! I don't know what her fucking problem is. She's not reading it. Do we have Crocs in the vicinity? No. Margaret, what do you hate now? I see Riss is back to the shenanigans, and so is Margaret. Hi, Riss. I'm sorry Margaret isn't reading your messages, but thank you for the biddies. I'm gonna try replaying them. I looked out of work early because I'm feeling dizzy. So I should probably put the Baldur's Gate 3 away and go lay down, but lesbian enemies to lovers clerics are consuming brain. Lesbian enemies to lovers clerics is definitely a good thing. I fully support that, but also I think you should lay down until you feel better. Please. Margaret hates our pussy, I know! Margaret doesn't support B's transition. Margaret's gonna get a swift kick to the face. Am I biased because I'm also called B sometimes? Maybe. It's a good name. Margaret's pissed for not working Saturdays when she's rebelling. Oh god. I canceled her work. I didn't mean to, Margaret. Okay, I'm gonna hit the replay button.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith. So powerful and so wise he could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side that he could even keep the ones he cared about
Margaret
from dying.
wasn't working Saturday, so she had more reason to hate me. True. Okay, that was the first one. We get the second one.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. He became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power.
Yes, lay down, please. I want you
Which
to feel
eventually,
good.
of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew,
pronounced that word
then
correctly?
his apprentice killed him in his
Good
sleep.
for her.
Ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
Me and V fighting over V as a name. We got some lady speed stick because the convenience store only had that and Old Spice. Haven't been able to stand the scent of Old Spice since an ex attempted to use the shampoo as lube. Basil, is your ex okay? I'm assuming not. He has it out. She does have it out for Riz. It's true. Basil, I'm very concerned about that. Also, as a user of Old Spice, I'm offended by his whole actions. I like Old Spice. Even though some people tell me it makes me smell like a grandpa. I like it. That reminds me of something I heard on the radio. Oh no, what did you hear on the radio? Tried to use Old Spice shampoo as lube. I think the scent was timber. Why would you try to use shampoo as lube? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass away. Anyway. Just Spotify back on because Margaret behaved. It's a liquid, therefore lube. No! No! Anyway, fit check. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, today I am wearing pure bacon and gasoline. Not all liquids are lube. You should only use human lube as lube, not WD-40. Oh, now I'm just thinking about robot sex, King. That made my brain go directly to, well, if you're fucking a robot, Some people would use those 5-in-1 shampoos to wash their whole bodies, even the nether regions of the bodies, but lube makes it 6-in-1! Not lube making it 6-in-1! Kill me! I'm dying! Oh my god, anyway. I'm wearing my Tim Robinson shirt with the order from the Pay It Forward sketch and jeans. And I can't keep my shit together. Oh, thank you for the clip, Nina. Did you see the weird O'Reilly ad on TikTok? I did not. Now I'm very interested what that is. Had my autism assessment today. The person was great. Even asked preferred name and pronouns. Oh, that's great. Anyway, because no one in my family remembers what I was like as a kid, they just told me I show traits of autism. Hey, that's better than them being like, well, your parents can't tell me anything, so I guess you don't have it. I'm sorry, I had to. It's very funny. I just can't. My brain is dying. Finally went up to a 6G for my ears. Couldn't go from 8G to 6G no matter how long I stayed at 8, so I specifically got some 7G and was at 7G for a while. Decided to order new 6G tapes and they went right in. Yay! That's awesome, Ego. No, I'm just thinking. No! Riz! Don't. Not the quote. It's Halloween themed. It's their most recent vid. I have to look that up right now. 2 weeks out of me finally getting new glasses after 5 years. Nice. But I had 2 because pandemic and no insurance. Yeah. Well, first I need to figure out insurance. Because I do need new glasses. These bitches are all scratched up because I have a cat named Pebby who likes to knock them on the ground. Alright, you said TikTok, right? Yes. They tell me that on top of social anxiety, I have generalized anxiety disorder and followed that with not as if you didn't already know that. Mood. Me with my anxiety disorders. I am so normal. TikTok. Don't go to my TikTok page, just go to TikTok. Oh, don't play audio, please. No, please. I don't want to scroll the dashboard. Oh, this was a mistake. O'Reilly. Did I spell that right? O'Reilly Auto Parts. I see the thumbnail. Oh boy. Oh god. I see that thumbnail. I see it with my eyes. Oh god. Don't play the video yet. Don't play the video yet. Everyone else needs to see it first. Oh god! Margaret, no! Oh, I'm being bullied. Oh, she is not happy today. For reference, 8G is 3mm and 6G is 4mm, and it's the first size increase that goes up a full millimeter, so it was difficult, but yee! I'm glad you were finally able to get up to the 6. Margaret's pissed, yeah, I don't know what I did to her. Besides not stream on Saturday to pick up Riss from the airport. So I guess that's the only thing I could think of that she would be offended by. I need to crop this slightly differently. Oh yeah. For the window. Margaret's revenge, truly. Right, pausing the spoofy. Up a little bit. You can just tell by this image that this is already going to be cursed. I was shown this by a friend who's a furry. I'm afraid. And then she sent me shark tits. Incredible. This is the official, by the way, everyone, this is the official O'Reilly Auto Parts TikTok account. This is the brand account. Okay. So it's not I was expecting animations. But that's still cursed as fuck. I love it. I love that so much. I'm losing my mind over it. So this on my FYP and immediately thought of the other cursed ad that Ella sent you. Yeah, it's so similar to that ad from Axe Body Spray. Can't believe you picked your partner over me. Estimate my head. Margaret, probably. Truly. This is Gen Z marketing. Didn't Axe did have a weird werewolf ad, but Baru, welcome in. We were just saying that Darkstripe told me about this one because it reminded them of the one from Axe that I'd shown. Hey, that social media person, everything. Exactly, I agree. Alright. So that's a real ad on the brand account. Gen Z is starting to get into the marketing department. I think my ears are cursed because whenever I get to a 12G, I always have to go back to a 14G for one reason or another, like losing a plug or one of my plugs breaking in half. What the heck? Maybe your ears are cursed. Don't forget the drumsticks one. I forgot about the drumsticks one. I'll take that over Dove for Men ads I keep getting where they were painfully boomer about memes and pop culture. Oh dear lord, that sounds awful. I hate... Just whenever boomers try to be hip with the kids, it just never works. It never works, and it's always painful to watch. And sometimes I worry that I don't even know what generation I'm technically part of, because, like, 1996 is kind of, like, lumped in with both millennials and Gen Z sometimes. So, like, baby millennial, elder Gen Z, I guess you could call me. I already feel like I'm getting out of touch with memes. I don't want to be out of touch with memes because I think memes are funny. You won't sell me a thing by reciting the full Konami code for no reason. How are you, fellow youth? Truly. Did meal prep for tonight and have possible dinner guests, but I kind of just want to cancel and cook for myself. Go slug mode. Okay, I'm a bad influence, but I always support slug mode. Typically, if you feel like you want to do slug mode, you probably need to go slug mode. That's just my personal opinion, though. Technically, you're Gen Z. Oh wait, you're not, like, last year millennial. 97 to 2012 is Gen Z. Yeah, that's what it's like, one of those things where it's like, I technically consider myself a millennial, because even though my birthday is at the very end of 1996. I was born in December. So, like, I am literally 3 weeks shy. 2 weeks shy, probably. 2.5 weeks shy of being considered Gen Z by that year cutoff. But, in terms of, like, my own personal life and, like, my family, I'm on the young end of, like, all my cousins and stuff. So, like, I spent a lot of time growing up with older cousins, so a lot of millennial things are, like, more relatable to me in some ways than Gen Z stuff, just because I was always constantly hanging out with family members who were older than me. Which you're more Gen Z. Yeah, it's like I feel being pulled in both directions, because, like, all, like, my cousins I hang out with growing up were all older than me, but then, like, in school, I feel like I have more Gen Z vibes from people I hung out with, like, outside of family. Me who works with kids 10 to 20 years younger than me. Must not date myself. Hey, December gang! Did just work 6 days in a row and I got that chronic fatigue, so that's a factor. I support slug mode. People on the cusp can go one way or the other. I feel like I definitely have, like, a lot of aspects of both. I think my humor is more Gen Z, though. But, like, other things where it's like, oh, here's all the things millennials are nostalgic for, I tend to gravitate more towards those than stuff that, like, Gen Z would necessarily be nostalgic for, because I did not grow up having cable. So there's a lot of things where it's like, oh my god, all the Gen Zs are really into these, like, specific Disney Channel shows, and I'm just like, I've never heard of that. I watched PBS Kids and old videotapes. I don't feel better before D&D. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not playing tonight. I'm going slug mode. Yes, slug mode. Today is slug mode day. I'm declaring it. Slug mode. Me and my sister are part of the in-between gen. Not that we really care about the whole generation name thing, since that's not really a thing in Poland, but we both feel out of touch with the generation of our stepsister who just entered high school. Yeah. PBS Kids has some good shit. I agree. I fucking... Dragon Tales? Dragon Tales was my shit. We were talking about Cyber Chase the other day. Cyber Chase. I loved Cyber Chase. There's a lot of good shit. Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat. I have a feeling that show probably did not age super well. However, I loved it as a kid because it had a cat in it. I grew up with House. That's it. No, but for real, I started watching, like, TV aimed at adults way earlier than my peers because I just didn't have cable. So I would watch network television, and that's how I watched House. Like, I didn't watch the teen shows that were aimed towards, like, 13 to 15-year-olds because I did not have them. I did not have cable. So I jumped right from kids shows to network television aimed at adults. You say slug mode a few more times, B will know what it is. Oh, it's just kind of... I think it's similar, like, if you were to say goblin mode, where it's just basically just, like, not putting up, like... I don't know how to describe this. Megly, thank you for using your time on me. Thank you for the 7 months, you are too kind to me. I have to figure out how to describe slug mode.
Prime
Okay,
sub
sticker
is
right
here
here.
again. Take this Amazon money, Albert less than 3.
I love you, Figly. Thank you for using Daddy Bezos' money on me. I was telling a friend the origin of my online name. It involves the name Haru being misread as Baru on my submitted homework, which was on a floppy disk. That's me dating myself. Sagwa. Other people watch Sagwa. It wasn't just me. I think I consider myself millennial, but at the same time, end of 1996, go brrr, truly handshake. I have to slug mode because I either have a pinched abdominal mode or a pinched abdominal muscle. Yes, slug mode. Please take care of yourself, comrade. Fucking love PBS. Guess whose mother agreed to call them in about 30 minutes so that said mother can leave a voicemail for said child so that said child can pretend there's a family emergency and leave work early. Ayy. Hi, Ella. Can't really relate to many of the millennials Gen Z memes as well because they tend to be very US-centric. They really are. Ignore that's all I had until I was 10. On Testament of PBS. Clifford's so good! Dragon Tales is still great. It is. I love Dragon Tales. Loaf mode. It's basically, slug mode is just like, you just kind of laze around, you don't put much effort into, like, putting up appearances for other people, like, simply, like, relaxing, self-care, like a little slug. Learned this week that there was a spin-off to That's So Raven that ran for longer than the original show, and I'd never heard of it. There's 2 spin-offs? Wait, I was like, oh yeah, Cory in the House. There's another one? What's Raven's Home? Oh, I don't know things, clearly. Gotta go work out. Good luck working out, T. Cory in the House is the best anime. Loved Sagwa. Sagwa D's nuts. Finally decided on the name for my lesbian enemies to lovers cleric. Her name will be Farron. Oh, that's a good name. But just have a good lay down, Ego. I love you. Forgot Cory in the House was a spin-off. That's fair. Raven's Home is still ongoing, although the actress that plays Chelsea apparently has tea on why she stopped being seen on both the OG That's So Raven and the newer Raven's Home. Oh, but she won't spill it? I was like, damn, what's that tea? I want to know about it. You used to always watch Saga when you're at your babysitter's house? Oh my god, I thought no one else knew what that show was. I'm so glad other people know what it is. Gotta go for class, so tell all 13 of the Sentinels hi from me. Dragon Tales, Maya and Miguel, and Fetch with Ruffin were my shit. Oh, so good, but good luck in class, Basil. The second time in the last, like, 3 or 4 days I've talked about Cory in the House. You know, that's fair. You watch Sagwa too? Nice. I think it's with Raven's kids, but I didn't watch it. I don't know things, clearly. I'd never heard of that until right now. Clifford the Big Red Mood. Oh god, that reminds me of this one joke in Game Grumps Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough where they're like, oh my god, look, it's Clifford the Big Red Stab Wound. And then it just sends me into orbit every time I remember that joke exists. Want to make fries or something, but like walking upstairs seems like too much. That's fair. I think you deserve fries though. Now I want fries. Oh no. What have I done to myself? Raven's Home is the newest one. It just started in the last 5 years. It's for Gen Z/Alpha kids. And Raven has kids and is a single mom, and Chelsea married a pyramid scheme guy and has to live with Raven and her kids with her son. There's a fun little pie song in Raven's Home where she tempted her son's coach for some reason or another with pie. Fascinating. I had no idea they even made this show. It was Between the Lines. I think it was on PBS. I never really watched that one. It was like, I would finish the show that I liked and Between the Lions would like come on and I would just be like, well, you're not Dragon Tales. And then I would turn it off. So like, I remember the theme song for Between the Lions, but I never watched it. All about reading and stuff. Yeah, I like mentally checked out once Dragon Tales was done. I'd just be like, oh. But also, I think a lot of that also had to do with, like, I wasn't, like, allowed to be on the TV constantly, so it's like, I wanted to make sure I got my Dragon Tales in, you know? Which is a lot of shows aimed at younger audiences still, because it gets bored when doing homework. Well, I used to. That's so fair, though. Dragon Tales was elite. It's true. Dragon Tales was my favorite show as a child. I would watch it constantly. It was Dragon Tales, and then Fairly Odd Parents, because there was, like, a brief couple of years when I was in, like, 2nd and 3rd grade where we had cable and actually could get Nickelodeon, so I watched so much Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob in that, like, 2-year period. I didn't pay attention to Disney Channel or Cartoon Network. It was very much, I latched onto Nickelodeon, and then it was ripped away from me. Think about Cliffhanger from Between the Lions, like, once a month. See, now I feel like I missed out on that show. Because that sounds hilarious, just as a concept. Was it a guy hanging off a cliff? A cliffhanger? Stopped after I moved out of my parents' house because I have no cable and after I stopped having homework. Yeah. Hi, Pause! Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Love Fairly Odd Parents, but hate Butch Hartman. Yeah, Butch Hartman can suck my dick. Obviously, he wasn't, like, as obvious of a piece of shit back when I watched the show. Between the Lines, forgot that existed. I forgot about it too until Darkstripe brought it up. Kept watching little kid stuff pretty much until I moved out since my sisters were younger than me. That's super fair. And also valid. And makes a ton of sense. Spaced out just enough that once one kid outgrew it, the next one started watching it. Yep, that'll do it. My sister and I are 2 years apart, so I didn't have that sort of issue. Plus, especially, like, once my family was like, yeah, we're not doing cable anymore, having that for 2 years was a waste of money. We're not doing that anymore. It was very much, like, network television. Like I said, I went from kids shows to network television aimed at adults, like, instantly. Like, 5th grade, I started watching House in 5th grade, I think. And then I have autism, so I latched onto that show, and it was the only thing I would talk about, or watch, or think about for years. I'm very normal. Got home and then started some timed schoolwork. I've done half of it. I'm proud of you for getting through half of it, pause. The theme was cliffhanger. He's hanging from a cliff, that's why they call him Cliffhanger. I have to look that up. 6 years and 11.5 years. Yeah. Had the hots for Vicky Fairly Odd Parents so much when I was a wee little teenage bee. She's so evil. Like, honestly, I think as a kid, it was very much repressed. I think I wanted her to step on me a little bit. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I wanted her to step on me, but, like, repressed those thoughts. Obsessed with Winx Club from, like, 10 to 16. I remember my mom hated me watching it because she thought it would give me body image issues, when really my brain was like, happy pretty fairies! Yeah, I never watched too much Winx Club. I think I watched a couple episodes at my friend's house. And I thought it was cool, but, like, I didn't have a way to watch it at home. Hi Noah, welcome in! EP time for me, but also let me tell you about this baby Pokemon tournament battle I just had where my good boy Hisui and Growlithe murdered 3 enemy Pokemon all by itself. Good boy! Good boy Hisui and Growlithe! That sounds really chaotic. So it was just you were battling with baby Pokemon? Baby murder. Baby fights. Head smash and flare bits go brrr. True. I love Hisui and Growlithe. I'm glad he's also, like, a viable battle use. Got that with Shigo Possible, but not Vicky. I think there was just, like, certain episodes where it's just, like, I can see why, like, child me, I was like, she can step on me, and then, like, you know, I started watching Pokemon instead, and I was like, then I focused all my little gay brain on Jessie. He's low-key OP in Little Cup. Haven't missed any Reddit? We have not done any Reddit yet today, no. The words of Chip Skylark, she's a fire-breathing dragon in a pair of black jeans. God, I loved the episode where they did the Icky Vicky song. EP time, good night, Noah, have good sleep. Thank you for popping in and saying hello, it's always good to see you. Hey Vicky, you're so icky. Just the thought of being around you makes me oh so sicky. Vicky diss track, it was so good. It was so good. I just cracked my neck. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but it was loud to me. But it felt good. Just restarted my Pokemon Scarlet Violet trying to build a team named after Fire Emblem characters. Ooh. That's a good naming scheme. Especially because there's so many Fire Emblem characters that you'll never run out of names. Remember the hack I told you that adds 50 Pokemon types to Emerald? It's publicly available now? Ayo. I feel like that would be too much for my tiny brain to handle, but also it sounds chaotic as fuck and I kind of want to try it out. Oops. Pokemon too many types. Wait, is that what it's called? I'm gonna Google it. Sharp is super effective against Silly. Oh my god. That's the actual type advantage. How does that even make sense? Gamer is weak to water. That one makes sense a little bit to me. Because Quaxley is my starter, named him Inigo, and wanted Tinkaton to name Hilda. Yes. Still recommend Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I do need to try Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've watched some people play it, and it looks chaotic as fuck. Fire is super effective on Fluffy. See, that one kind of makes sense too. You set the Fluff on fire. Deserve a pay raise for the amount of students I both A, stop myself from cussing out, and B, stop from dropping classes. You do deserve a pay raise, I agree. Stantler was changed to boring and ugly type. Why is that so accurate though? I know every Pokemon has someone that loves it very dearly. But Stantler? I feel like Stantler is one of those where I'm just like, who loves Stantler and likes it better than all the other Pokemon? Mons have 3 types now. I mean, they kind of have to if there's 50 types. Like, you kind of have to let them have up to 3. Boring, ugly, yeah. You know who I would give ugly type to? Fucking Bruxish. Bruxish is the worst Pokemon that exists. Stantler is fine, but he has a weird ass. He does have a weird ass. I told this one guy 3 separate times that VA pays on the rears for all services and that the TF. I may be stupid. I don't know what TF stands for. TF payment process doesn't take into account student need because it's legally not a student living assistance payment. This man came back today like, I'm gonna drop all my classes because I became a student to put food in my kids' bellies and this isn't helping. Tuition and fees, thank you. My brain is small. You don't normally see me shorten it like that, but I'm still really getting used to my nails. That's totally fair. I kind of want to... I want to check out this type just for fun sometime. The types mod. Curious about it. Gotta know the typing of Mr. Mime, same. If anybody knows the typing of Mr. Mime in the Too Many Types mod. Keep in mind, dear audience, that dropping all your classes causes a VA debt since they only pay for days you're in class. Yeah, that sounds logical. You yell at me to go pack because I've been staring at the pile for over 45 minutes. Dark Stripe. Pack. Go. I believe in you, you can do this. I don't know if it's in the mod. No, but Mr. Mime is so funny. I'd give him funny type. Funny. Go satiate the pile. Yes. I think today's a packing day for a lot of people because you said you were packing, Virgil's packing, my sister is packing, because she's moving tomorrow. So, I think today, I don't know what it is. Today's just a packing day. The pile. I definitely feel that about the pile though. That was me no, 2 months ago. That was 2 months ago that I moved. I was like, that's a month ago. No, it wasn't. I was streaming here in this house a month ago. I'm packing. Oh man, I'm silly today. Do I try to cram my weighted blanket in my suitcase? I don't know. Is there a weight limit? I'm assuming, like, I don't know how you're moving all your stuff. But if it's for flying, they typically limit each suitcase to be a certain weight. That's why I'm afraid to, like, ever take my weighted blanket anywhere, because it's 25 pounds. Here's all the mons in the hack. Thank you, Barro. Oh, yeah, fucking... This is the 3rd stream in a row stream Elements just is not giving a shit about links anymore. I don't know how to fix that. Oh, well. Razzle dazzle hi Lemon, welcome in. The packing / slug day. I declare it packing slug day. Pack and then go slug mode. Fold some of your clothes into the weighted blanket. Oh, that's a good idea. Probably have to pay for the extra weight, yeah. Context, I have 2 massive suitcases and my blanket is 10 pounds. I think United's limit is 50 pounds. Yeah, definitely double check that, but if you can get the weighted blanket in there with no issues, then... My stomach is packed. 50's a carry-on limit. You have way more for checked luggage, I thought. I don't think so. I'm trying to remember back to when I studied abroad. I believe it was 50 pounds for my check bags. but I could be wrong. I just distinctly remember being at the Heathrow airport and having to redistribute certain things between my suitcases because one of them was significantly overweight. And then I think I did have to pay like a little fee for extra weight on one of them because I had too much between the two things. But also, the woman at the counter was very nice to me because I just started crying from sheer stress. I felt so bad. You can go over 50 pounds, then you can pay it. And you can pay for a fee for oversized, I believe, yes. I need to do the second part of my homework, but I don't want to miss Reddit stories. I think Delta's also 50 pounds. Just looked at Haxorus and his type is Bad Dragon. Oh my god. Can you control F in a... You can. Mr. Mime is silly and psychic. I knew he'd be silly. I knew he would be silly. Munchlax is Ohio for... I'm sorry, there's a type for Ohio? Braviary is Ohio right and flying. That makes sense. For the bald eagle Pokemon. 44 pounds seems to be the standard suitcase weight limit on planes, to my knowledge. Confirmed 50 pounds, but yeah, already shipped a couple boxes home and downsized a lot. I had my friends come over and pillage my flat. Good, good. There's also a crab type. Me trying to make sure I don't pay for weight when me and my sis had to fly back from New York by ourselves last year. Yeah. I think Delta's also 52 pounds. Yeah. Who else is Ohio type? Buffalot? Just Ohio type. The give allowance they made for the military. Yeah, no worries, Ella. Wait until Abby finds out about the Pokemon mod where you can be a gym leader that I saw on TikTok earlier. Ayo! Gimme! Gimme! I wanted to see that one. I really like the guys. There's a type that's just... Oh my god, there is! Hydreigon is Angie Dragon Guys. There's so many good fan games. There's also gender type. Ayo. Teddy Ursa is Baby Zoomer. Ursaring, it evolves from Baby Zoomer to Ursaring, which is Boomer. Got taught by greedy church women at a decent age that it's often sometimes cheaper to just make USPS ship your shit to your home and you meet it there and fly light. Them old ladies used to buy so much shit while in the city for the convention. That's pretty smart, actually. I've never thought of doing that. Wally has a gender team. Azurals is good? Of course Wally has a gender team! I need to see what Azurals is. Normal gender, baby! Azurill is normal gender baby. Evolves into Meryl, water gender. Sometimes if you buy enough at a store and ask, they'll just ship it from the store to your home too. Hey, yo. That's good to know. My typing is spacing his ass. I'm so sorry. No worries, Ellen. No worries at all. Oh my god. Skuntank's type is Stinky Angie. Magikarp's type is Water Ugly. Evolves into Gyarados. Water Angie. Oh my god. Geodude is Boring Ugly Rock. Evolves into Graveler, Crab Rock, which evolves into Golem, which goes back to Boring Ugly Rock. Why does he become Crab type? Look up Slugma's type. Oh god. Oh god, what is this? So Slugma's two types are Liquid and D's Nuts. I didn't fit everything into my suitcase. I was gonna ship stuff, but luckily I didn't have to. So I want to look into that 16 art book when I'm less sleep deprived? Yes. Anything with 4 arms is considered a crab. I guess. Machamp is also a crab. I never hear this song without thinking of that Trolls movie. Wait, this song wasn't one of the Trolls movies? I've only seen the first Trolls movie. Oh, Giraffe Rig is Silly Psychic Guys. Oh yeah, no, Machop fighting Stinky, Machoke fighting Stinky, Machamp fighting Crab. We got Porygon Z. Okay. Porygon. Porygon Z's type is sus gamer. Sus gamer. This was the song in the scene of Singing Killed My Grandma. It was the first movie? How did I forget that? I think maybe I just got too caught up in the fact that he said Singing Killed his grandma, and I forgot about this song being in the movie. Also, it's been like... God, what year did I watch that? 2017. I don't remember. Sus gamer, yeah. Oh my god, the little sus emote from Futurama. Me when the imposter is sus. Wheezing is poison stinky, guys. Second movie was already good. The third one that's about to come out doesn't need to exist. Why are they still making those movies? They should have stopped. Its only purpose is to go, look, we got NSYNC to make a new song. They got NSYNC to make a new song. I didn't even know. I don't keep up with this stuff, clearly. Buppy. Wait, that's a global emote? How have I never seen that before? I have this emote. It's just little Buppy. Just came out today. Oh, so that explains it. That's why. It's only a limited time, but it's so cute. Gotta drive to get my vitamins and stuff now. Drive safety for the Party Animals game. I saw people playing that game and it looks chaotic as fuck. I want it. I don't know if I should actually spend money on it. Favorite thing about showing Abby Kitchen Nightmares is them repeating, "Can I kill this man?" It's true! We were watching this one where the manager was like taking 50% of all of the tips for like the entire wait staff, and he was just being a dick the whole time. And I was just like, so Gordon Ramsay, kill this man, murder him, live on TV, go. I hated him. Some of the people in Kitchen Nightmares are so intolerable. They really are. They really are. We are still in season 1. I think we've watched like 5 or 6 episodes now. I've not seen Amy's Baking Company. Should I be afraid of Amy's Baking Company? Oh no. So I'm not supposed to know about that yet. Okay. Not the menacing smiley about Kitchen Nightmares. The one we just watched was this like seafood restaurant that was so like the kitchen was so nasty and rancid that Gordon shut down the restaurant and made them deep clean it and then fired the chef and the sous chef and brought in a new guy. And I was just like, holy shit. That place became a meme even outside the show. Somehow I've never seen the meme then. I was trying to keep it a surprise, but I mean, is it still a surprise since I don't fucking know anything about it? They're doing new eps of Kitchen Nightmares soon. Oh, I forgot they were doing new eps. Wanted to go back and rewatch it, didn't get far. That's fair. Riss and I are watching it on YouTube. Because apparently there's this channel that uploads all that YouTube, like all the episodes on YouTube, like with the censor beeps taken out. It shows where a lot of my food mistrust come from. I don't fucking blame you. Because holy shit, the kitchen in the last one we just watched was so nasty that I had to look away. I was sitting here at this computer on call with Riss and I had to get up. I decided because they were showing how nasty that kitchen was, I got up and I made my bed so I wouldn't have to look at it. It was awful. In fact, Amy's Baking Company is the only episode of Kitchen Nightmares I saw because of a Tumblr post, and yeah, it was bad. I'm afraid. I was hoping you didn't know the names. You could still be surprised when shit goes sideways. See, here's the thing, is that I'm going to forget it. Unless it is in season 1. By the time we get to it, I will have forgotten. There's an ep where a kitchen has big ass shrooms in the back pantry or freezer. When I say I don't trust food. So there was just mushrooms growing in there? Here. Here. But yeah, no. Gordon brought out the moldy pesto container and I lost it and I had to go stand and do something else. It's season 6? Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking forget. My brain doesn't last that long. For small details where I don't actually know the thing. I'm not gonna remember. And we'll see so many episodes that I'll just forget. Go ahead and forget. I'm gonna try. Remember seeing mushrooms growing in the freezer of an episode of Bar Rescue? I already don't remember. Hi Kirby, welcome in. I've not even heard of Bar Rescue. Is that like a Kitchen Nightmares but for bars? I know there's Hotel Hell, which is Kitchen Nightmares but for hotels. Which I think Chris is also gonna make me watch at some point. I didn't know they had a bar one. Is it also Gordon Ramsay or is it a completely different guy? Ever played the Toy Train Simulator on Steam? I have not heard of the Toy Train Simulator. I'm going to search it now. Also, I'm bookmarking this Google Doc of all the types because if I ever play that game, I actually probably should look up what the types are. Toy Train. Why is it trying to take me out of the Mortal Kombat page? Get out of here. Steam, I swear to God. I didn't click on you. The man called John Taffer. Hotel Hell is nasty as well because he inspects the sheets. Fear. I feel like that can only be bad. Train sim. I don't see a toy train simulator on here. Maybe it's called something else. Abby's jealous because I got to ride a lot of trains. It's true, I like the train! I like going on the train. I have autism. I'm googling Bar Rescue though. Apologies if you can hear lawn mowing noises when I talk. Because it's not picking up, the mic isn't picking it up on its own, but I'm assuming it becomes audible when I start talking. Quite loud. It's starting to make me lose my train of thought. But we will survive. We will persevere. Hotel Hell is also wild because Gordon uses the showers, so there's a surprising amount of shirtless Gordon. That's what Riz told me earlier today. I told Abby about Gordon ass. You did. Because in the Kitchen Nightmares episode we were watching, they showed a shot of shirtless Gordon, and I was like, why am I seeing shirtless Gordon Ramsay right now? And Riz was like, just you wait until you watch Hotel Hell, you'll see his ass. And I was just like, oh, no thanks. I have a train that passes literally outside my window. Oh, I hope that's not super fucking loud, but it probably is. Haha, train. Hotel Hell. Not Hotel Hell, Bar Rescue. That's what I'm searching. There it is. Oh, there's 8 seasons. I'm sure there is a way to watch it totally legally. John Taffer is the Gordon Ramsay of the bar and nightclub business. Oh, it's on Paramount? Maybe it's on Paramount Plus. I have Paramount Plus. For now. I don't know how much longer my family's gonna have that one. Tracks the train set game. Thank you. I look. There it is. Show me the video game. Ooh. I think I would have loved this as a kid. Build your own train set. Yo. Oh, I would have been obsessed with this as a kid. It isn't. This complex used to be a mill and it's pretty soundproof from outside. Inside, not so much. So you hear your neighbors a lot, is what I'm hearing. At least you don't hear loud train constantly. Because I used to live near a lot of train tracks when I lived in Ohio, and I got pretty used to that, but that wasn't like literally at my house. That was like couple streets away. There was a train. Yep. Oh no. Not the neighbors. You will survive. I'm putting up sound foam, as you should. Hopefully that helps a lot. Because like, I get irritated hearing my family in this small apartment sometimes. Like earlier today. Just packing can be quite loud. So, like, I'm trying to be on the phone with Riss. And my mom and sister are packing stuff, like, in the next room, and I just hear crash, crash, clash, clatter. Just, like, all the stuff, like, they keep dropping stuff, or just the sound of a suitcase being rolled over. But at the very least, I reminded them that Erin needed to get all her clothes out of this closet before my stream, so she wasn't constantly walking in and out of frame. Man, this train set game, I legit would have been obsessed with this as a child, because train sets, I liked them. Y'all get a house? So, yes, but I don't know when we're moving into it. My parents bought a house, and we closed on the house, and we own the house, but they don't want to move into the house until certain remodeling has been done. And I don't know when that is. I'm starting to go insane. Just a little bit. It's a little bit insane, but it's okay. I think what the issue is that they're trying to get started with a contractor, and I guess maybe he's slow at answering messages. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Because it's not my house that I own, so I'm not in charge of anything. But all I've been hearing from my parents is, oh god, I am so sick of living in this apartment, and not any sort of details as to how the construction plans are coming along. At this point, I'm not even 100% sure what they're doing. Because originally my mom wanted to tear a wall down. And then it turns out that that is a load-bearing wall, so we can't do that. So, that's no longer happening. But they still want to expand the downstairs bathroom to be a full bath, which actually logically does make sense, because that would mean that my grandparents would actually be able to stay with us when they visit, because my grandpa can't go up and down the stairs. So, like, that would actually be, like, a useful remodel. However, it would tear up the, like, central area of the first floor, so it would make using the kitchen kind of hard, because there's going to be construction equipment, like, literally right next to the kitchen. So, like, that's why they don't want to move in until it's done, but, like, I don't know when it's even going to start. And I also don't know how long we have on this lease for this apartment. Like, I don't know how long we can stay here before, like, my dad has to put down, like, another certain amount of months on a lease. I don't know, because I wasn't a part of that signing. Like, I don't know what's happening. I also would like to move out at some point, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, TLDR, we have a house. I have no idea when we're going to live in it. And I just wish I knew things. Holy crap. How have I already been streaming for an hour? I feel like I just started 2 minutes ago. I haven't even looked to see if there was anything good in the Reddit channel. Oh, there is. Oh, I read all of these this morning already. Yay, read it before homework! Because talking is fun. True, talking is fun. I always feel like when we do our little chatting segment, like, I just feel like I have so much fun, I blink and it's been an hour, and I'm just like, hot damn. Time flies fast when you're having fun. It's very true. What is this one? Fuck, they removed it. Shit. Okay, well, pause, the one you sent got removed. Why did they remove it? It says the mods of the... Oh, so the mods took it down. Well, from the comments, it sounds like they were a huge asshole. I wish there was like a archived version of what the post originally was, but they took it down because apparently the person did not properly respond to the judgment bot. Okay. I wish I could know what this was. Oh shit, there's gonna be an ad in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I apologize in advance. They are on a timer to turn off pre-rolls. Now, this one that Virgil sent and the one that V sent, I can read these on stream. I read through them this morning when I woke up, but I think they are entertaining, so we can still read them. Reddit, stop making obtuse rules for 5 minutes, challenge impossible. At the very least, when they're removing these posts, I wish there was like an archived version so that my nosy ass can read the posts. I'm nosy as fuck. Drive safe, Riss. Alright, let me... Because both of these are in Discord, and I don't have to click on a link to see them, so I'll read through the ones that V and Virgil. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Here we go. Average Reddit mod getting green lifted out of their mother's basement. Am I the asshole for taking my son to see my dad behind my wife's back? So this sounds wrong, I know, and many people will read the title and tell me I'm an asshole. So my 29M wife, 32F, has recently in the last 3 months told me she would rather my dad see our kid, 8M, a lot less, and her reasoning is that he isn't a good role model. For some background, my dad's a complicated man. He was in the army when I was young and doesn't talk about it much. Her issue with him is that what he teaches our kid. He's trying to be the good granddad and teach him some life skills, even if some, I agree, are a little advanced. For example, my son now knows how to change a light bulb, use a drill, and a saw. This has all been taught by me and my dad recently. Me and my dad. This person needs to learn how to use punctuation because I do not know when their sentences end. It's driving me insane. How old is the son? 8. This is, honestly, teaching an 8-year-old to use saw is giving Ron Swanson. But, like, I don't think this is as bad as the wife maybe thinks, but I have to finish reading the paragraph. Recently, we've been teaching my son how to box, and when my wife found out, she went ballistic and told me if I wanted to see my dad, I couldn't take our son with me. I feel like as long as they're making sure the kid is safe, like, there's a lot worse of role models out there. I thought she was gonna say, when I first read this morning, I thought she was gonna say the dad was, like, doing drugs or something. Like, perfectly normal for an 8-year-old to be interested in, like, boxing bags and shit. Yeah. I don't see too much of an issue with this. Every Saturday we have father-son bonding day, just us two, and ever since we've been forbidden to see his granddad, we now meet him early morning at the local park and either run some pad work or play other sports. He's very insistent that we shouldn't tell Mummy, but I feel awful about lying and have told him he should never lie. So am I the asshole for doing this? Edit, I've now told her the whole story and she said she figured me out on day 1 and felt bad for saying what she said, but letting me think I was able to be sneaky was funnier than apologizing. As long as they're keeping the kids safe, all that sounds fine. Yeah, exactly. Edit, she's now pointed out to me that she's been making us 3 sandwiches for lunch this whole time and is laughing at me. How did you not notice? I think he's in the right. I know, it's kind of wholesome. How did he not notice that she was packing 3 sandwiches? Like, who did he think the 3rd sandwich was for? Found the story on Wayback Machine, but it only has a screenshot for the first half. No! But yeah, I feel like the stuff that the grandpa was teaching the kid was, like, not that harmful, unless he's actually putting the kid in harm's way, which doesn't sound like he was. Like, when I first read this morning, when I woke up, like, when it says, like, the wife thinks the grandpa isn't a good role model, I'm like, oh, is he, like, does he, like, do drugs and stuff and, like, put the kid in danger? But, like, he doesn't. Just guys being dude. It's not like he was chuffing meth at the dinner table. Exactly! I just think it's so funny though that she figured him out on day one and was just like, nah, I'm gonna let him try to be sneaky because it's funny. So like, I'm glad this one didn't end awfully. But also like, Miss Ma'am, you overreacted significantly. Right. Oh. This one though. This one that Virgil posted is very funny. Get the crop. Actually, hold on. Let me adjust it more. Because the crop is because I have Discord full screen and it's making the crop harder to do. Let me not full screen it. And now it's all funky. Wah. Okay, I think that is good. Better. I want y'all to actually be able to read it and not have it be longer than my webcam. Right. Because apparently this post also got removed. My husband, 37M, and I, 35F, are big literature nerds. And we have twins, 10 years old, named after two protagonists in a formerly semi-obscure book we both loved growing up. The names are quite uncommon, so you would only recognize them if you were a fan of the book, or at least that's what we thought before the book was adapted into video format. Note that our children were born before the book was adapted, and we did not think it would ever get a screen adaptation. The book they're talking about is Good Omens, by the way. As I'm packing, I'm realizing the sheer volume of stuff that Dusty has. My spoiled baby. She deserves all of it. Dusty baby. I'm still thinking of that picture of Dusty that you posted with just the stance of, what are we doing? Why are you packing? Why stuff in box? It's very funny. She's not happy. Poor baby. She's got to be so stressed out. Oh, this post on Tumblr was funny. This is hilarious. Alright. Our logic for naming our twins those names is because one of the co-authors said before that originally the characters were supposed to be just one character, but eventually was split into two. And see, that logic makes sense for naming your twins. Like, I'm not gonna, like, say that their logic doesn't make sense. We thought they had a very touching platonic bond and did not expect this dynamic would change, but turns out the characters became a popular fan pairing online. I did not see it that way, but the actors and directors kind of leaned in that direction initially. I found out recently that now the characters' relationship has been changed, and that instead of being platonic, they are now blatantly depicted to be in love with each other and have even kissed on screen. This has been a shock to me and my husband, and his family in particular has been less than enthusiastic about this turn of events. They initially did not want us to name our twins those names, and are now saying our twins from then on will be associated with incest because of our naming choices. Thankfully, our children are not aware yet of this since they're young, but I'm worried they'll be teased relentlessly in upcoming years. Am I the asshole for naming my kids after characters who are now associated with each other romantically? Ah! Race! You found it? Oh, perfect. Send me the link. Oh, this fake one. Hi, Celestica. Welcome in. Is it? Even if it's fake, it's fucking funny. Thank you, pause. Alright, it's in the auto mod post. You need to ask for a link to Red Rose. I can get you one right now. Hold on. I'm gonna get it for you right now. I'm pretty sure it's also a quote in Riss's quote bot specifically. But I'm not Riss. So I cannot access Riss's quote bot right now. Right. No, don't play the movie. Hold on. What book was that for? This post, Reddit post, it was Good Omens. That's for you, King. There's a quote in my quote list. It's just a Red Rose link. Who are you showing it to, King? Are you indoctrinating someone? I'm confused by the P4 music. Is this still 13 Sentinels? It is going to be 13 Sentinels eventually when I start the game. What characters? The main, I've not read or watched Good Omens, but like the main two guys whose names escape me at the moment. One of them might be named Crowley, I'm not sure. One of my friends does a shitty movie Monday stream. Oh, fuck yeah. Just texted you, but a new book just arrived. Hey, yo. Crowley and the other dude. Azuraphil? I don't know how to say it. Oh, no. But thank you, Pause. And Virgil. I want to see what Riz sent me. Final Fantasy. Oh, that's cute art. Who names their kid? Yeah. I feel like if their kids are gonna get teased regardless, because they're gonna go into like fucking middle school and be like, oh, what kind of fucking name is that? Like they're gonna get teased regardless. I don't watch Good Omens. I don't watch it either. It's a school AU, and sadly it has to up the Shadowbringers characters from what it looks like. Oh, so I can't know things. Man. Also, a book quote was literally, Aziraphale comes across as gayer than a tree full of monkeys high on nitrous oxide, and this was the 90s. Yeah, like, I feel like they very much, like, here's the thing, I know, like, a lot of straight people tend to just overlook queer subtext because they don't care about it, and they don't want to see it, and they don't, like, and a lot of things couldn't be explicitly written back then. So, like, a lot of things were just written with lots of, like, they would queer code things instead of writing explicitly queer narratives because they just couldn't publish things. And straight people, because the reason they're able to do queer coding and get away with it is because straight people just fucking ignore it. So of course they would name their kids that. The photo of Dusty is just me packing right now. I have to see if it's just references and not spoilers, then it's probably safe, but I won't know without reading it. Yeah. I love how relatable my dog expressions are. Your dog is perfect, and I love her. Alright. Back to Reddit. Googled Chrome. Why isn't it showing up? Oh, jeez. There we go. And of course I need to fix the cropping again, but that's fine. Apparently this one's a doozy, because it got removed from the actual subreddit. Am I the asshole? Dusty is me, because I'm covered in dust. Is the song where the singers sound like they're getting an epic divorce? I love this song. It's a really good song. Alright. Am I the asshole for not sugarcoating things to my sister and saying she could have tried harder in the past? I, 40M, and my siblings, John, 31M, and May, 26F, lost our dad fairly young. My mom was by no means a bad mom. She was stubborn. She hated doctors. Because of that, she never went and relied more on a herbal remedy approach. Ultimately, her state worsened that she entered to a point where she could not do basic tasks for herself. This happened when May was 12-ish. She was homeschooled for some time because mom needed help and an in-home caregiver wasn't affordable. I guess she was doing awful in school because when May went back to public school, she was immediately held back. To graduate on time, she was put in an alternative learning program in high school. Her chances of getting into a nice college plummeted after that. May continued to struggle with school and almost didn't graduate. Why is the brother saying she could have tried harder? It sounds like the world was against her. Okay. She did not do any sports or clubs. Now at 26, May is at community college earning her associates. She's expressed embarrassment to John and I about this, usually adding in she wished she had tried harder in high school and went to a nice college. John is supportive and will comfort her with things like, you tried your best while suffering from caregiver burnout, etc. I'm quiet on the matter generally. I'm not one for pitying people, even if that's what they want. Do I wish May had tried harder? Yes, but it is what it is. I wanted to keep it like that until she brought it up again. She asked me about it and I was honest with her. I said she should have tried harder, yes, and while it was more of a challenge on her to help our mom, she could have made better plans when it came to cares and studying. Example, she could have studied after bathing and putting mom to bed. She agreed, but John flipped out on me later via text saying May was depressed as fuck those years and I had no idea what she went through. You don't have any idea what she went through! Why was the 12-year-old a caregiver when the OP was in their 30s? Yeah, that's my fucking question. Why didn't either of you help your literal minor sibling? Lord, I'm 26 and I know I was not in this situation, so I could have tried harder, and my therapist still says it wasn't my fault. Yeah! I think she's hard on herself from her brother. I don't think that's really fair. I think the brothers could have maybe helped. They could have maybe helped their sister a little bit. Just And this dude has the fucking audacity to come on Reddit about this? This don't trust doctors thing reminds me of when someone I was seeing was dying from a gunshot wound, and one of his family members was crowding around screaming how I'm letting him die and you can save him. For Jesus, all things are possible, and praying to Jehovah and shit, and I couldn't get him to resuscitate, and apparently I murdered him. And I snapped back with, well, if you're so fucking faithful, find a cunting priest and not a medic next time. Ooh. That brought back a memory. No worries, King. I would probably just, like, punt that guy into the... Who said that? Like, Cause you tried to save him? How is it your fault? Like, I'm sorry. I would... Dude was fucked. Yeah, like, a gunshot wound is pretty fucked. No, like, we can go back in here and look and see what the comments said originally before the post got removed. Absolutely, you're the asshole. Okay, I'm glad people agree that this guy's an asshole. Have I bleach in your DMs if you want to share after? Okay. Okay, I'm glad the comments agree with me. Because holy fuck. I just want to be clear here. You were 26 years old when your mom's health started failing. Your brother was 17. Rather than step up and help, you both relied entirely on your 12-year-old sister to provide her with all the care. To the extent that your sister's entire life has suffered because of what you forced her to give up. What the actual fuck? Yep. I feel like they definitely also both were like, yeah, this is a woman's job. It definitely feels like it's like, oh, our sister's gonna do this because women are caretakers. Women are caregivers. Like, this like, just reeks of sexism to me as well. Wasn't there a Jewish parable about a guy saying God will provide and refusing help every time it came? Then he died and God said, I literally sent you help. That's why it's on Am I the Devil, yeah. If you are a person of faith, other people can help you. Yeah, maybe God sent the other people. I definitely have read that parable before. Dude was also in kidney failure and having blood clots to the brain, so even if he'd survived the gunshot, he'd need dialysis, but to put him on dialysis, we need to give him blood thinners, and you couldn't do to someone who's actively having blood clots, brain clots. Yeah. OP's sister's issues are literally all her fault. Holy shit. Or OP's fault, yeah. Men can definitely be caregivers 100%. They can, but they act like they don't. They act like they want women to do everything. No matter what, dude was fucked. Yeah. Praying was not going to help there. What is this one, Virgil? Ooh. Okay, I think this will be the last one for today because I need to start the video game at some point. But let's read this one. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law she was dead to me after she showed up in labor and delivery without my mother? For the past 3 months, it's been a very well-known plan that when I, 30F, went into labor, my husband was going to drive me to the hospital and my mother-in-law was going to pick up my mother, my kids, and my grandmother all from one house. Both my mother-in-law and my mom were supposed to be in the delivery room. My gran was to watch my 2 kids in the waiting room. Everyone was in agreement with the plan. Now, my husband and I have 2 sons already, and for both births, my mother was present. She helped me through so much of the mental anguish and panic, especially after my last, whom literally almost killed me. I was bleeding out on the table, and my mom was the only one able to keep me calm. I needed her to be with me with this baby, too, mentally. We worked this plan out months in advance, and everyone was on the same page. I feel like I'm about to murder a mother-in-law. Gotta do homework, I'll BRB. Good luck with homework, pause. No, only Reddit. I do want to do a chat court stream. I think it would be very fun. Okay, worked out this plan months in advance, everyone was on the same page. However, I go into labor, we make the phone calls to mother-in-law and my mom, telling my mom to be ready and my mother-in-law to go get my mother. An hour and 15 minutes later, mother-in-law shows up at the hospital without my mom, my kids, or my grandmother. She said, well, it's late, so we need to just let everyone sleep. It was 9:30 p.m. and then sat her ass down on the chair in the delivery room and jumped on her phone. I told her in a pissed off tone to go get my mom. That was the plan. I needed my mom, etc., etc., and she just wouldn't. At one point saying she didn't feel up to driving that much. My mom lives 20 minutes from her house, an hour away. So I told her to get the fuck out of the room and that she was dead to me. The amount of resentment and disgust that I felt towards her in this moment is honestly not something I feel I will overcome anytime soon. She was pissed, saying my mom got to experience 2 births already and how she didn't do anything wrong and she was just being respectful of people's sleep. And where she wasn't leaving, she was actually escorted out. Now, my mom was able to make it to the hospital literally just as I was giving birth. My kids and my grandmother weren't able to make it, which bothers me a great deal. We promised our kids they would be the first to meet their sister outside of us and Grammy. I cannot forgive my mother-in-law for this at all. I honestly feel like I hate her with every fiber of my being, but I'm being told I'm taking this too far and that it wasn't that big of a deal. I think it was a huge deal, actually. What do you mean it's too late at 9:30 p.m.? And also, literally, if you have this plan ironed out, like, I don't know if the mother-in-law knows this, but, babies don't go by clocks. So I feel like everyone would have been under the understanding that, if she had gone into labor at, like, 2 a.m., the plan would have still needed to go into effect. Like, the mother-in-law was pretty disrespectful. Yep. Okay, yeah. The top comment also says not the asshole, so I'm glad that we're in agreement with the top comment. Asshole move to change the plan like that without communicating. Bigger asshole move to refuse to go back to the original plan. Huge asshole move to refuse to leave the hospital room, forcing herself into your most vulnerable moment. Bitch tripled down. She was the only one there, but was supposed to pick everyone up. Yes, she just decided not to pick up anybody and just showed up by herself. I would kill her. I would have committed murder. Especially because, like, that's just, like, one of those situations where it's like, you know, that shit's scary. She wanted her mom. Like, just do what she wants. It's not that hard. Especially because clearly it wasn't actually about, oh, it's too late at night, because then she later on was like, well, your mom got to experience 2 births already, so, like, you know? It was like, clearly it wasn't actually about what time it was, even though that's what she said originally. It's just like, why, how are you jealous when you were both going to be there anyway? Like, the plan was to have both of them in there anyway, but she couldn't handle not being the only person. Like, that shit isn't about you. This whole move my stepmother would have done, it was all about her. I hate people. I hate people. Like, this is just so fucking entitled. Like, oh yeah, the birth of your child is about me, actually. Fucking asshole. Gavel. I wonder if I could get, like, a fucking little hammer thing to have as, like, a pretend gavel if I did chat court stream. That'd be funny. I do want to do, like, Ace Attorney themed alerts as well. I think that was somebody's idea. I think it might have been Toffee or Pause or somebody had that as an idea, and that's genius. Yeah, I do think chat court as a stream would be very fun. And y'all seem very interested. I don't know when I'll actually be able to do it, but I do want to do it at some point. Squeaky hammer. Oh my god, a squeaky hammer! Genius! Comrade, you're a genius! Hold on. Writing that down. I feel like it can't be that expensive to get a squeaky hammer for a funny joke. Which one of us was a huge streamer so we could do a ban appeal poll court? Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny. Now I'm thinking about that. I don't have enough, like, one, I wouldn't have enough ban appeals anyway, because I'm not a huge streamer, but two, I also have mine turned off because someone was nasty to me once, and I'm just like, I don't want that energy in my house, so I turned them off. However, y'all need to see this image, hold on. Riss sent me a cute picture. Look at the baby! Look at the baby! It's just a little guy from Final Fantasy. Remember that one time with the wristband pause? Oh no, that was me. I'm the one who accidentally banned pause. Because I was trying to click on a link and chat moved as I was clicking on it, so instead of clicking the link, I clicked the ban button on accident. Timed out Marion banned Barra on accident. Yeah, that's what Riz did. Pause, that was all me. I still feel so bad about it. Because I didn't mean to ban pause. I forgot, it's okay. Oh my god, Riz, what's this little guy called? I forget his name. I don't remember his name, but I love him. He's just a Namazu. Namazu. baby. Did you know that he is a baby? And I love him. Just little guys. I love that when they walk around, they have little squeaky noises with their feet. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, I'm very quickly before we start the game, where to buy squeaky hammer. I have to do this not showing my screen because it might give me location-based results. They sell it on Walmart. Oh, there's one on Amazon. That might be the easiest. Just a little guy, I know, just a baby. Oh, giant squeaky hammer. I think they only come in giant sizes. Hi, Chris, welcome in! Hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you. Am I seriously thinking about buying a giant squeaky hammer for one stream? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm gonna bookmark this at the very least. You're tired. I'm sorry you're tired, but I hope you can get some rest soon. I'm doing pretty good. I'm totally not doing anything on task right now. We've just been reading some Reddit Am I the Asshole posts, and now I'm thinking, I want to do a funny chat court stream where we all vote on what we think who the asshole is. What if I had a squeaky hammer as a gavel? And now I'm on Amazon.com. Worth it though. I'm literally putting this on my little save for later list. That way I can remember it later. But we should probably start the game at some point today. We do play games here, I promise. My PS4 hasn't gone to sleep yet. That's one thing. Usually, by the time I get to the game, it has gone to sleep. Alright. Sorry, Billy Joel. I swear to God, this is the same song that I paused to start the game on last stream. Is Zanzibar by Billy Joel my, like, get off the stage music? You know how when someone's doing, like, an Oscars acceptance speech and they go too long and they start playing music to get them off the stage? Is that Spotify's way of telling me to get off the stage and to start my video game by playing Zanzibar by Billy Joel? I think it is. I think that's lore now. Anyway, we play games here. And my PS4 is on. 13 Sentinels is a game that I am going to be playing today. Forgot to actually close. There we go. Broke Billy Joel awoke chili bowl. You know, chili would hit right now. Sounds yummy. Which file was it? Oh, this one has slightly more time on it. I think they're the same though. So basically, between last stream and now, I'm pretty sure that I went back. I was on call with Riss when I did this. I went back and I S-ranked everything. So everything has an S rank on it now. And I first try S-ranked everything because I'd made some adjustments and buffed people up since the first attempt. So now everything is S-rank and shiny and pretty. And I can't continue battling until I do Juro Karabe's Juro Karabe event. So that's where we're gonna start today. Not there. We're gonna start with story today. I know I typically start with battle, but I literally can't today. Juro Karabe! But we haven't hung out with Juro Karabe since the second stream of this. Because he got locked fairly early on and needed a ton of people progress to unlock him, and now he's unlocked. And so I'm gonna continue his story until I get blocked off, just so I can get closer to being able to do battles again, because I'm assuming people will start getting locked behind battle again. Currently, this man is locked, needing more people with story progress at 80%. Nier is locked by Hijiyama. And yeah, we have a lot of story locks here. So I just need to continue stories to get people over 80%.
Yeah.
I was more anticipating playing this and getting battle locked more often. But I have been trying to make sure I do at least a few battles every stream, so maybe I was just smart and didn't put myself into a corner. Alright, so I have a key for this. Don't know how to unlock the other two. Do I have anything to think about?
So, would explain why I kept feeling.
Oh, hi, Sheba.
Hey, Juro. Let's go home.
I don't like you. I forgot how much I didn't like you, but I don't like you. Yeah, these are all things that I've read before.
That movie's a hidden gem. Come to think.
Why are you smiling at me? Riss? I thought you were married. Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Welcome back, T. Did you get all the stuff you needed to get?
Let's go.
Oh, they don't want to talk to me. You wanna go? Oh, me? I guess I have to hang out with fucking Sheba. I don't even like him. I had forgotten about him because he's only in Juro's storyline. So I just totally forgotten he was even a character, to be honest.
Hey,
But I don't like him.
don't you want to go to Aniguchi-kun's place? You didn't bring it up today.
Well, I beat the game, so now we can hang out, you and me. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I can tell him about the video. Okay.
Do you think that one video's still available for rent?
Probably. Want to go check?
Let's go.
Okay, cool. Don't forget your bag.
This one my bag? Yes. What?
Hopefully no one's checked it out yet.
Oh, there's the door. Me realizing I forgot one thing and begrudgingly running into another store and walking out sans bag, refusing to admit defeat. Still need to go back to I need to go back to making lists. I do too. I feel like every time I go out without a list, I forget like 30 things, and then also buy a bunch of things that I don't actually need. I also like how you can just phase through desks. It's funny. Why is he mad?
We're out of luck, man. Video store's closed.
No.
By the looks of it, I don't think it'll be reopening anytime soon.
Oh, it's closed.
The windows were completely shattered.
It must have been part of that big gas explosion.
Ah, the Sentinel.
Oh, I saw that on TV. That was our video store? There was a gas leak in the shopping district. The explosion damaged buildings and shattered
That was
windows.
not a gas leak. That was a
I
Sentinel.
heard about it on the 7 a.m. news.
Gonna get a blue sky code soon. Hey, I got a blue sky code fairly recently. I've been on there posting daily Pebby. So basically I post daily Pebby on Twitter and Blue Sky now. But definitely I am on there, King, so you should follow me. I don't have any invite codes to give to people yet because I'm not sure how you get those. But I am on there. I'm good for at least up to November. I still don't have one. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to get codes to get other people on there. I got a code from someone on my stream team. You have like 6? Ayy. Well, I don't know. One of my friends is giving me one. I can give to you to give away. That might be helpful. I know I want to give one to Riss. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, I feel like Blue Sky having this like code thing is almost shooting themselves in the foot a little bit because it's hard to even get onto the platform, and then like, you know, like I want to use the platform but nobody's on it because of the codes. I just don't care, to be honest. That's totally fair. I've been trying to make myself use it, but I still gravitate towards Twitter because there's more people on there. Like, I like having an option in case Twitter implodes, like, actually one of these days.
So what do we do? Just go home disappointed?
You don't have much of a choice.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Miro-kun.
I know I had someone on Twitter say they'll give me one, but I'm not the type of person to badger people about things. So fair. At least I got my Tumblr. True. I've also been trying to use Tumblr more often. It's taking a while to get me reintegrated into Tumblr. I used to use Tumblr every day, constantly, for hours. Like, I used to live on that website. And I'm having a hard time getting back onto it because I just don't know how to use it anymore. I feel like a boomer coming back to it, but The memes are funny. I just don't know how to find blogs to follow anymore. I don't know how I did it. I followed like 2,000 people on my old blog when I was in high school. I don't know how I found people. I don't remember. I feel like I forgot how to socialize. Tumblr's good, but doesn't give me the habits. Yeah. I've basically just been reblogging stuff from Sparrow and Ash because they post the most out of all the people I know that are on there. But, good funny posts.
What are you doing here? I followed you after school.
Why?
Is something wrong? Tell me the truth, please.
He's like, what? Started using Tumblr a bit more some time ago. I made like a whole new Tumblr. I still have my old blog that follows like 2,000 people. But that blog is legitimately, I started that blog with a freshman year of high school for me. I was 14. And I don't need, like, I feel like it's time to have a new blog where people can't search up my cringe posting from the age of 16. Especially if I was going to use it for stream stuff. Now it's more of just like, I'm just reblogging funny posts again, so like, logically speaking, I could go back to my old blog, but I don't know if I want to.
You don't need to play innocent.
I do like the idea of potentially posting like stream clips onto my new Tumblr, but it's like, I don't know how the website works anymore. And I'm just like, ah. But also I just need to like, I need to just use it more so I can get more used to it so I can get back onto things. I don't know.
You are a Sentinel pilot. How did you activate it? Sentinel? What is that? Are you telling me you've forgotten?
Yes.
It just happened the other day, right here.
Had mine since 2012. Can't imagine starting again at this point. Yeah, I'm kind of back and forth. Like, do I just go back to my old blog or do I keep the new one? But like, the thing is that like I made this new account because I was like, oh, people might be migrating to Tumblr for like getting off Twitter and for like stream social media stuff. And I was just like, well, if I'm doing my stream stuff on my Tumblr, I don't want it tied to my cringe posting from the age of 16, and I don't want to change my username on my old Tumblr because I like that username. The username Captain Abby was available, so I just made a new account. But I also work. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna get some tea. Ooh, enjoy tea. What kind?
You mean the gas explosion? I heard about it, but... That wasn't a gas explosion. It was you. You transmitted your Sentinel right over there. Transmitted?
You talking about movies?
Yes, obviously we're talking about movies.
I think I saw that one.
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, that did happen in one of the tapes you let me borrow. Juro-kun.
Okay, so now because Riss smiled at me earlier about Shiba, I'm wondering what the tapes he's showing Juro actually, like, are. Maybe he has more importance than the game leads me to believe. I don't trust anything in this game anymore. I thought Shiba... Wait. Hold on. I was just about to be like, I thought Shiba was just a guy. Apparently he's not even a guy. Because Miura can't see him? Wait. Wait. So Miura can't see Shiba. Miwako couldn't see Fluffy. What the fuck is going on in this game? Don't clip me, god damn it! Just kidding, you're allowed to make clips, but what is happening? Why does this keep happening? What is happening in this game? This is the second time this has happened! God damn it! Chris! I'm being bullied, y'all. You're watching live on stream. My partner is bullying me. I'm being bullied. What is that? So, am I supposed to... Okay. I'm trying... My brain is, like, processing information. I'm guessing there is some character that is like a shapeshifter and has appeared as a cat and a Shiba and maybe other things that I don't know about yet. But I'm assuming that this and Fluffy, those have to be related events. Bullying with love. Regulars have watched me bully you for years. This isn't new. I guess it's not. You've been bullying me literally since you met me. Because literally 2 years ago, when I met Riss, he bullied me because I thought Persona 4 was shorter than it was. We had not known each other for that long, and he was already bullying me about thinking that I was at the end of Persona 4 Golden. Didn't know Lies. Oh, I think Lies of P just came out, like, yesterday. Or something. I forgot it existed, and then I saw people talking about how it was out, and I was just like, I had seen people play the demo when the demo came out, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot that game was being made, and then I saw people play the demo, and then, you know, obviously people stopped playing the demo because they'd already played it. And so then I forgot about the game again, and now it's out. To be fair, you still had like 3 dungeons. I had maybe two dungeons, Riss. Maybe 2.5, because I think the first time I started posting about how I was beating Persona 4 was when I was in the middle of redacted December dungeon. Try not to say names. So it was at most 2.5 dungeons. I think I was fighting that boss, and I was like, I'm beating the game because I thought that was the final boss because it seemed very final boss-esque. You can't blame me. It was my first Persona game. Anyway. This game is gonna drive me insane. Because what do you fucking mean? What do you mean no one can see Shiba? Wait! So... Hold on. I need to go re-watch the scenes I did at, like, stream 2 of this, where Juro and Shiba were going to Shu Amiguchi's house. I'm assuming it was just that... I guess Juro was the one who was like, oh yeah, Shu wants to go to your house. I'm assuming Shiba never actually... Did I just say Shu instead of Shiba? Probably. I don't know if Shiba actually ever talked to Amiguchi at all. But also, who was playing... Like, he was playing a video game and interacting with stuff in Amiguchi's apartment? So I'm like... Was the game just playing itself? Or did the TV not even appear to be on to Shu Amiguchi? Or could Shu also see Shiba? I need to go back. Welcome back, Nita. I'm glad we didn't do Juro end of last stream. Yeah, we would have been here for like several hours. You have more time to process, yeah. Speaking of Persona, oh god, not the menacing smiley. I'm hoping we can beat that game this Thursday. I thought we could do it last week and I was very wrong. However, I believe in myself this time. We can do it. I have no idea when I'm gonna beat this game, because every time they do anything in this game, I scream about it for 20 minutes.
This is one of my classmates. His name is Kyuta Shiba. Where is he?
I don't know what's happening in 13 Sentinels anymore.
What?
What?
Shiba-kun? He's right next to us. Sorry, but it's just you and me here. Come on, Miura-kun. Wait. I think this has happened before.
Wait, it has? Hold on. Hold on.
So, did you check out that video I lent you?
Wait. Oh, it's okay. I thought I got looped back here, and I was like, huh? No, we're in a flashback.
Yep. Watch the whole thing. I forgot to bring the tape back, though.
No rush, man. But you gotta tell me what you thought.
Well, in the end, the criminal took over the main guy's body.
So now I'm extra wondering what these tapes are that he's been watching. Because you're telling me there's a man that no one else can see that's giving Juro videotapes. What?
So I guess he ended up becoming a criminal himself.
And this whole body takeover thing? That's similar to some other things that have been happening in this game.
Not sure how to feel about it. I think it's pretty controversial.
Oh yeah?
Did a fucking videotape about Juro Izumi? Like, I don't know what's
The ending
happening.
was awesome.
Hey, why do you keep talking to yourself? Is everything okay?
I was talking to Shiba-kun.
Shiba? Who the heck is that?
You know, Kyuta Shiba. Our classmate?
There's no one with that name in our class.
Huh?
Miwako, you know Shiba, right?
Hey, Karabi-kun?
I know. The papers, right?
I did ask to learn things. I did. Monkey's paw curls.
I'll get them
It's
later.
true.
Kisaragi-san's acting strange. She's saying there's no one named Shiba-kun in our class.
Shiba? Who?
He's standing right there.
Karabi-kun.
Are we gonna take Juro to the nurse?
There's no one named Shiba here. Are you okay?
Juro goes to the nurse. Any percent. Standing here, I realize. Oh god.
Say something, Shiba-kun. They're being so mean.
Is this some kind of prank? Or are you talking to ghosts?
Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu? Like that dog? Oh my god, he was a dog the whole time. Wait, so there's Fluffy the cat that no one can see, and a guy named after a dog that no one can see? Fucking game. Fucking game. I see what you're doing. No, Junpei was the dog. They've got cat people and dog people taken care of. Fucking Margaret! Fucking Margaret! Why would she pick that one? I'm being bullied by a robot! Margaret, why? That's the second time she's gotten me with that on a random sound alert today. I know she's in such a bad mood. I don't know what I did to her.
Grookey, turn around.
Okay, that one was
Grookey,
okay.
Turn around,
Just
Grookey.
the
I
sheer
can see you in the grass. Turn
presence of
around,
sound jump
Grookey.
scared me then.
Turn
But it was just
around.
turn around
Turn
Grookey,
around,
so it's
please.
okay.
I don't have apples, please.
Not
Turn
stopping this
around.
productivity
The
train, and I
game
gotta
said
get ready
no
for work
apples
before I cut the
Abby.
backyard.
Damn it, Pikachu,
Valid.
turn
Have a good
around.
lurk, T. Good luck being productive. I am proud of you for being productive.
Either way, it's not funny.
Me? A ghost? These girls need a better sense of humor. Let's go.
Shiba-kun.
Oh, should I grab my bag or not? I guess the game won't let me do that.
What's your deal? Let's get going already.
Hey,
I was just talking about how he only shows up in Juro's fucking story. Riss, is that why you smiled at me because I said that? I understand now.
we grew up together, right?
Well, yeah. We've been best buds since grade school. What's gotten into you?
Something's just not right. It's odd.
Oh, that one was not random. Hi, Mel. Welcome in. That got me bad. That got me so bad. Who's this dude's VA? I recognize it. Wait, which guy? Shiba or Juro? Shiba? Oh, I don't know who voices him. I think Paz is doing homework and isn't here. Shiba's been. Oh, thank you, Riss. Riss knows. Because I was like, I can't Google it. Oh no. Benjamin Diskin. I feel like I have heard that name and I don't remember who he is.
When I think about grade school, I don't remember him at all. I can't remember any times in middle school either. Shiba-kun? You said you've been with me all this time, but I can't seem to remember the details.
Casper from Three Houses, Juices from Kiseki. Nice. Okay, Margaret's in a better mood, it sounds like, so that's good. I haven't played either of those games, but I've probably heard him in stuff, and I just don't remember.
I don't have...
Oh, okay. That's another jump scare. Just saw the cast for, but he also voices Laura. I need to play Fire Emblem so I can know things. Maybe I'll learn more voice actors that way.
Why do you think that is?
Because we live in a simulation. I don't know.
I should have known you'd figure it out.
What do you mean?
Guess I overdid it with the mind hacking lately.
I can't make the joke I want to make. Also, Sai from Naruto. I didn't watch enough Naruto. 2 jump scares in my first 5 minutes here. For how overstimulating that class can be, the professor likes to make us have group discussions that she plays. Why would you play loud music during a group discussion? So that's multiple groups of people having separate conversations. Why would you then play loud music over that? The presence of all that conversation is overstimulating enough. Probably gonna lurk and maybe take a fat ass nap when I get back to the dorm. Someone recognized that most of my pins and keychains are P5, so I got to talk about it a little. Oh, hell yeah, I'm glad you got to talk about Persona 5. But yes, you should definitely have a nap to recover from that overstimulation, because that sounds fucking awful, Basil. I'm so sorry. Margaret wanted to jump scare you as a hee hee ha ha. I think she's in a good mood now that she got you, I guess. Besides only in Shippuden. Yeah, I never watched Shippuden. I watched like a little bit of the original series. And then like maybe 2-3 episodes max, and then I played the fighting games, and that's it. He's also number 1. Oh, from like Codename Kids Next Door? I never watched Codename Kids Next Door, but now that you say that, I think we talked about this in like the first stream of this game. Found the main one I recognize the voice from. Misaki Yatake Project K Missing Kings K Return of Kings. Oh, I've never even heard of that. Anyway, the fucking mind hack? Who is this guy? Wait, no, because now I remember talking about number 1. Except y'all were talking about fucking Fluffy. So Fluffy and Sheba do have the same voice actor. This fucking game! I can't. Fig Leaf, I just learned that no one else can see Sheba, and I'm losing my goddamn mind. I can't with this game.
Let's not overthink this, okay? Here, take this tape with you.
He's mind hacking with the tapes.
It's your next set of memories.
I knew the tapes were sus. I knew it. Remember how I mentioned last week I was going to visit my long distance partner this past weekend? Well, in the past 24 hours, I've returned to my home country, gotten a text from her breaking things off. Oh no! That's awful. We vibing. I'm so sorry, Mill. That sucks. I mean, I know sometimes stuff just doesn't work out, like you meet in person and you realize the stuff doesn't work, but damn. I'm so sorry. That hug for you. I will fight her. Mentally. Of course, I'm very weak in arms, but man. At least wait for you to get home, yeah. That's so mean. Realized I should have showed the girl my emotional support Akechi. I carry my Akechi plush in my bag because he would call anyone who's mean to me a dumbass or something, and that makes me feel less anxious. I love that you have emotional support Akechi. And he would call him a dumbass. But yeah, I feel like if I was gonna break up with someone after meeting them in person, I would at least wait until they were home and not like on the bus home from the airport. Hill. On one hand, I'm glad we found out now, but also I can't help but be frustrated that I wasted the time and money to go on that trip only for this to be the outcome. Yeah, that's very stinky. And also, I do agree with Fig Leaf. She should have at least waited for you to get home. Maybe wait a couple days. Like, and you, yeah, Yeah, and like traveling is so fucking expensive. I'm so sorry, Mill. This is when we fight people in Minecraft. You about to be the little gay dude in my phone while I go upstairs to make grilled cheese? Hell yeah, enjoy grilled cheese. Now I want grilled cheese. I'll make grilled cheese later. I have the ingredients. Need to run out to get my tires looked at and prop some food, so lurking until I can return on mobile. Okay, Riz, be safe. So happy to have a fridge again. I'm also happy you have a fridge again, Fig Leaf.
Go home and watch it carefully.
Okay.
I didn't think that I would be learning things in this game fucking immediately. But, okay. Today's starting off strong. I'm not actually that upset about it, although maybe I'm still just numb. But thanks for the support. It genuinely means a lot and is so appreciated. Yeah, of course, I'm always here to support. I am sorry that she did that to you. And yeah, it's definitely relatable to me that, like, you know, when something happens, you're numb about it for a while. It might hit you later. And just know that it is okay to feel the negative feelings. It's okay to be upset. You do not deserve to be treated that way. Remember that emotions can crop up days or months later, and don't feel bad if that happens. Me and Riss with the exact same thing. Yeah, don't feel bad if the emotions crop up later. They might, or they might not. But yeah, I definitely think that she could have maybe waited a bit longer to say something. Y'all are on a wavelength. We really are. We have the same brain constantly. I'll stick pause on her. I mean, whistles.
Calm down. I remember now. Shiba-kun is...
Shiba-kun is... What? Why is he blue? He was blue for a second. What was that?
I'm the only one who can see him.
Well, I can't be letting anyone else in on our little secret.
Can you imagine if he just phased into existence in the air horn plane? We are like, we fight for our friends. It's true. He just pops in like, yo.
I gotta get my shit together. When I'm not careful, I blow my cover.
Who are you?
Artificial Personality, 48Q. Codename QTA CBA.
Huh? That's a new one. I haven't heard that name before. I'm guessing Fluffy is also Artificial Personality 48Q. But, what?
In other words, Kyuta Shiba.
I guess that makes sense.
I know, it's a bit of a stretch. But I had to come up with something that suited you. You get along well with this kind of guy, right?
Yuta?
There's no use running. It's too late for that. I've already filled your head with transplanted memories. They're running all around in there, aren't they?
See, this does make sense, though. Because Megumi was like, hey, Fluffy, can you fix Juro? So he was running around to Shiba to fix Juro. I guess this makes sense, and I should have guessed it. But I forgot that Shiba was a person. I mean, he's not a person. He's not. But, like, I forgot he was in the game because I did Juro's storyline first.
But don't worry. Leave things to me and you'll be just fine.
I don't know about that. You're a little sus.
Transplanted memories?
Yep. Mine.
Yours? Is he Juro Izumi somehow? The captions don't know what to do with the name Juro Izumi, apparently. I'm so confused.
Calm yourself. There's no one here. But he's right there in front of me.
You would have been better off not knowing any of this.
Oh, hi, he turned green again.
What a shame.
Why are you blue?
So those movies were Shiba-kun's memories.
Shiba's? No. My real name is Juro Izumi.
I feel smart now. I was like, wait a minute, you bitch, you're Juro Izumi, aren't you? Well, it's blue. I fucking it. Ah! Oh no! Our table! I should have expected that. Excuse me. Hear the name Izumi and think of some other game? Ayo. Kinda late with the VA, my brain still just goes, Jack B-Stars with Shiba. I never watched B-Stars. Gonna lurk for a bit, have a good stream, we'll probably pop back in later. Have a good lurk, Mill! It's always good to see you.
So chill out. Unless you want to look like a crazy person. Alright, my friend.
Fucking Juro Izumi, I swear to
Got a
God.
new video for
No more videos! Stop! Rent Star Wars or some shit. I don't want this.
you. Just forget about the world for a bit. And watch this. You're gonna love it. It'll wipe your mind clean as a whistle.
No. Stop. Juro-kun.
The floating does Mira see the floating VHS tape? Like, ah! Oh, fuck. Okay. To be continued, of course. And I still got you, you did. Alright, back at it again at Krispy Kreme, because what the fuck is going on in this video game right now?
Fuyusaka-san and I were the only ones who made it. We escaped to Sumire Bridge 16 years into
Oh, Shiba, get the fuck away from me, bitch. I don't want to be
Shiba-kun's
anywhere
memories,
near you.
Or rather, the other Juro Izumi's.
Don't play with your hair with that stupid smile. Get the fuck out of my face.
Minami, in my I try. So let me get this straight. Juro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident, and the damage was so bad he needed a whole new personality. That's how he became me, Juro Kurabe. Shiba-kun's not actually human. And not only that, he's been manipulating my memories. It seems his goal is to turn me back into Juro Izumi.
Hey, Juro. Let's go home.
Get out of my face. I'm not talking to you.
Let me guess. You're meeting up at the same place again? Pretty much.
I love how Juro's face is angry now.
See ya. Bye.
Miwako, help.
Guess it's about that time.
Miwako, help. There's a crazy man. Please. Miwako. I'm not going home with that bitch, but can I pick up my bag? Can I not leave? The game won't let me leave without talking to Shiba. Are you kidding me? I don't want to talk to him. He's scary.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you. Why did you do this? Why did you give me Juro Izumi's memories? Are you trying to turn me back into him?
Oh shit, I didn't notice the ad. Let me, hold on. Hold on, I'm sorry about the ad. I didn't notice the countdown because I got too distracted by the fucking game throwing things at me. You got it. I don't want to talk to him. He's scary.
Don't worry about it. You were never meant to be this way in the first place.
What exactly are you?
48Q, QTA, CBA. I already told you, I'm an artificial personality.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Then why don't you watch this
No.
video and relax?
Stop giving me tapes.
I'm not watching it.
You know, we can't have you causing a scene here.
Bitch, let me grab my bag.
Your memory needs...
No.
Let me try one more time.
No. No, no, no. I'm running away. No, 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 no. Gimme. I don't know where he went to.
Hey, watch it.
Hi, Nenji. You have a slight green tint to your character model, so now I'm afraid of you. Twitch just announced TikTok clip sharing. Hey, yo. I probably won't use that because I like to edit mine in like an actual editor to like cut out pauses and stuff and do like funky little zooms. However, that is a good feature. I just don't know how much use I would personally use, but I know for a lot of people that would take like a lot of their workload off of them. Done with my homework? I'm so proud of you, Pause. This game is making me yell. Cut out me? No, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. But also, pause this game. Shiba isn't real. He's the fucking, no one else can see him. Just like no one else can see Fluffy. I'm convinced they're the same. I'm like 99.9% sure they're the same person. And he said he was Juro Izumi. And also an artificial personality. I don't know what's going on! This game is killing me. And also, he teleported. He was like, I'm gonna need to wipe your memory clean. And then I ran out of the room. But he teleported and I don't know where he went. And now Nenji's here, but he looks like he has a green filter over his body. So I'm thinking maybe he is actually Shiba. Nenji has gangrene.
Is she really on my side? She wants to change me back into Juro Izumi. Can I trust her?
That's how the game is making me feel right now. I'm sounding because I'm on break at work, but hi, Toffee. Can someone tell Toffee I say hi because she cannot hear me and that I love her. Hi, Toffee, I love you. I hope work's going okay. I can't trust anybody in this game anymore. Hi, Toffee! Wait, hi! You're not Toffee! I am not Toffee.
She's not here. Are you looking for someone, Ogata-kun?
Maybe he's just looking for Tomi and he isn't trying to wipe my brain cell because he's green.
Yo, Kurabe. Sure am. Tomi Kisaragi. Got a clue where she went? Can't expect you to know.
Oh, he doesn't look green anymore. Oh, I can't think about Tomi anymore. Could I not have told him about?
No, running won't change a thing.
Okay.
Think. Who might know something about this? Fuyasaka-san's absent. What about Yakushiji?
I thought we couldn't trust her. Oh, I can think about Iori now. Oh, I can think about... Okay. Lots of my thought bubbles have gone away.
Is she really on?
I think he was green because he was in the shadow. Yeah, when he walked out of the shadow, I was like, oh, it's just the shadow. He's not green anymore. But, like, I don't trust this game. And if Shiba, quote-unquote Shiba, can manifest as Shiba and also as a talking cat, like, who else? He could be anybody. He could just shapeshift. And honestly, at this point, now I'm wondering about every interaction I've ever had in the game. Shadow of fatal illness.
Shiba-kun's not actually human. I wish this was all just a dream. Fuyasaka-san's out today, but I feel like she might know something about all this. Maybe I could ask Amiguchi-kun. On the other hand, it's getting late. He's probably gone home already. Shinonome-senpai. She knows about Juro Izumi for sure. I should go talk to her. Hopefully she's at the nurse's office.
Okay. Oh, all my thought bubbles came back. That was weird. Like, all my thought bubbles changed because I had to think about each individual person, but then the old ones came back. Want to play the Unicorn Overlord card game, but everyone I'd want to play it with is y'all and you're in another country. I would want to play it with you so bad. My cat just meowed as I sat down and it made me scream so loud my mom thought something happened. Oh no. Jump scared by the cat.
I need to go to the nurse's office. It's the other way.
Okay, I'm sorry I don't know the way around this school because there's only ever like 2 environments. I don't know where the way the nurse's office is. This game is bullying me. There she is! Hi, Ryoko. Someone puts up a phone with a camera and is in charge of my hand. I mean... I think that would be fun. I'm actually really pumped for Unicorn Overlord. It looks like a different flavor of Fire Emblem, and I'm down. I'm down because it's Vanillaware, which also made this game. And honestly, I was looking at that collector's edition that you posted in the Discord pause, and I was just like, do I really buy a collector's edition for a game that that I'm not sure I will love as much as 13 Sentinels just because it has a 13 Sentinels thing in it? Because I saw that little, like, I don't know, was it a pin? Of, like, the Sakura High emblem with Fluffy and BJ. And I was just like, 13 Sentinels. Gimme. But, like, now that I'm playing this, I kind of, like, retroactively wish I had... I don't even know if this came out with a collector's edition, to be honest, but... Like, if this had, like, a similar collector's edition, I want that stuff, even though, you know, obviously the game's been out for several years. It's DLC. There's 13 Sentinels DLC for Unicorn Overlord. Gimme. Gimme. I love 13 Sentinels.
Shinonome-senpai, please wake up.
Rissy, wake up.
Izumi-kun.
No. Don't you remember? I'm Juro Kurabe.
Kurabe.
Please help me. It's Shiba-kun. He's been messing with my memories and replacing them with Juro Izumi's.
Izumi-kun's? That's odd. According to Morimura, his memories were lost for good.
Miss Morimura? Our teacher? What does she have to do with this?
Everything.
I'm talking about Shiba-kun.
Who is Shiba-kun?
Kyuta Shiba. He called himself Personality 48Q. I'm the only one who can see him.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that.
Great. This is not helpful.
Am I going to disappear?
Well, if Izumi-kun's memories were transplanted into you, does that mean you know about his past?
I saw it all in the form of dreams and movies.
What happened in them?
In order to prevent the apocalypse.
Where am I on the... Oh god, this branches a ton. So this part of the flowchart had 4 possible branches where I believe I talked to the 4 people I just thought about. Perhaps, or I need a Tokisaka Shrine, Tsukasa Okino, and then I don't know what I would need for this one. That's interesting. And I still don't know what this path is. Didn't watch the direct and only heard people be excited about Unicorn Overlord, so I just looked it up since Toffee compared it to Fire Emblem, and because I just assumed it was like a horse girl game. It does sound like it would be a horse girl game. You're not wrong. It do be having the name of a horse girl game. I was surprised, like, I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. This looks like Vanillaware. We were all screaming, oh my god, is this Vanillaware? Because we saw the art style. And then I was, when they revealed the name, I was just like, that sure is a name for this. Because I don't remember seeing a unicorn in the trailer, but my memory may be off because I was very much just screaming, please be Vanillaware the entire time. And then obviously it was. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff happening here.
Fuyusaka-san and I went back to the past.
Didn't even read the name until after the direct, and Abby heard me go, huh?
We bombed the facility that was said to be the source of it all. But the police caught us, and we ended up in a shootout.
With Iori Fuyusaka? This is all news to me.
The city was in ruins. I went around killing students, one by one. I wouldn't let any of them get away. Among the dead, I saw people I knew, like Fuyusaka-san and Yakushiji.
Izumi-kun did that? It can't be. There's no way he would do such a thing.
People have been talking about him killing people like this entire game. I guess maybe her memory pills deleted that part. Inescapable is available for pre-order? Wait, what's Inescapable? The initial reason I wanted to try it was because I saw Cooking a Horsey, so like, you're not wrong. Cooking and Horsey, not Cooking a Horsey! Oh no, your phone is being mean to you, Toffee. No Cooking Horsies! It's like a Danganronpa, ooh. That sounds interesting.
I forgot to mention, Shiba-kun gives me memories on videotape.
Videotape?
Fuyasaka-san told me they're all real events from the future.
Like what?
Oh, we're gonna recall.
If I recall correctly, we were in a big UFO.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Toffee.
I made it back.
Does this say when it took place? Juro's memories inside a UFO. Oh, it doesn't give a time. But it does say Juro Izumi now instead of Juro Karabe. Ooh, let me... Gimme. Oh yeah, this does have sort of Danganronpa vibes. Social thriller set in a tropical island resort. You've been kidnapped and forced to participate in a twisted reality TV show with 10 strangers. At the end of their stay, they'll each receive $500,000 if they survive. Also on Switch, ayo. Oh, there's a demo. Similar to games you've played. Persona 4 Golden and I Nirvana Initiative. Oh, it comes out in October. Ooh, there's the fact that there's a demo, I'm like, ayo. I'm gonna wishlist this. I know nothing about this game or this man, but I like Don simply because his name is spelled Don. Is it, or is it pronounced Dan? Who knows? Certainly not me. Maybe his name is pronounced Dan. You have to draw out the eh part. With Dan. I don't know, I read it as Dan. I think it would be really funny if the way you pronounce it is Dan instead of Dan. Like Aaron, yeah. Dan. You have to say it drawn out like that. That's what I think. Could also be Don, but who fucking knows? Certainly not me. I think Dan is like the funniest possible reading, so I choose to read it that way. Because I live for the memes. Anyway, I'm wishlisting this. I might try the demo. I haven't decided what I'm doing for Saturday's stream either, so I could maybe do this demo. There's a few other demos that I've found. Maybe we do a demo day. Break's almost over, so I gotta go have a good stream. Bye, Toffee! Good luck with the rest of work! He won't respond if you call him Dan. You have to call him Dan. That's what I think. That's what I think his name is, and I will believe that until I am told not to anymore. Oh, I'm in control. Sometimes the way this game translates from cutscene to gameplay, I don't realize it's a gameplay. So I thought there was gonna be dialogue, and it just wasn't popping up. It always happens. Ah!
How did it look, Juro?
Hi, Okino. Did not see you there. Also, once again, I would like to point out that Iori and Okino have the exact same hair color and very similar eyes. The only thing preventing me from thinking that they're somehow the same person is the fact that they have different voice actors. However, I don't trust this game. We've had enough people reveal that they're also other people that I'm like, ooh. Oh, that said Chihiro Morimura. So that isn't even Iori, that's Chihiro Morimura.
I arrived right in the middle of the invasion. Barely made it back in one piece.
So this is definitely from before the events of the game. Because Iori isn't even, like, involved. She hasn't started putting her own memories into Iori's body yet. Love how Morimura also wore flowers in her hair, yeah. I'm still not 100% understanding about the whole cloning situation, but definitely there's clones happening. Why and how? And why are sometimes they have different names than the people they are cloned from, but sometimes they have the same name as the people they were cloned from? I don't get it. Game explain challenge.
I don't think the world had much of a chance. The year was 1985.
Is that a flyer from a movie theater?
1985.
Logs indicated shutdown sometime in the Heisei era, but at the time I visited, was right there in Tsutsuji Ward.
What does that mean? Anyway, hi Okino. What's up? Oh, I can't talk to you because the game said I'm not allowed to yet.
So Sector 4 is in 1985, and Sector 3 is in 2025. That's another 40-year gap.
This machine only lets us travel to specific time periods, all of which are under attack by the invaders.
Why are they showing up in the past?
I have no idea.
Or are they in the process of figuring out that the time travel isn't real?
What do you think, Tsukasa-kun?
We have no record of such an invasion occurring back then. If that's the case, it's inconsistent with history as we know it.
You're right. It was just last year that we were invaded.
Maybe Okino and Morimura are siblings somehow. Maybe that's it. I don't fucking know, I'm just saying shit.
The year 2104. That was the first and only time. If there were a kaiju attack prior to that, we would have known about it.
We must be dealing with a time paradox.
Maybe something weird happened when they arrived. It could have caused reality to split into parallel universes.
That body teleported here from a parallel world.
We know that kaiju technology allows for time travel. It's not hard to believe that would impact the future in some way.
Hold on. While this device does appear to be a time machine, it may be premature to make such assumptions.
God, the kaijus fart and then time travel. We figured it out, y'all. Whoa!
An earthquake.
Margaret's fart did all this?
A big one.
Something feels weird about it.
What are we doing? We're getting on the computer? That earthquake was from the toot! Exactly! Margaret farted and she sent kaiju upon the earth.
What's wrong? The countdown.
Countdown from to what? Walking back to the table with my grilled cheese and I have my AirPods in. That made me jump. Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's reached 0.
I wasn't even aware that there was a countdown.
The shaking is...
It's time.
Time for... Okay. Not saying the plan worked, but I went to my parents and stole food and now I get to chill at home for an early dinner. That sounds good to me. I'm glad you get to have an early dinner and you got to take some food and you get to chill. It sounds really good. Want to grill a cheese, but I have not a cheese nor a grill or bread. No, I wish you could have grilled cheese right now. I am very much considering making myself a grilled cheese later. Am I blurry? Oh my god. Webcam. Logitech, why do you hate my pussy today? The earthquake shook even my camera. I'm gonna fix that. Let's go in here. Once again, we are turning off. Oh, now that I open the settings, you decide to panic and focus, you little bitch. I won't touch you for now. Anyway. I opened the settings and it scared it into focusing. BRB so I can heat up my stolen goods though. Ooh, let me know what you're eating. Iris. Thank you for the random Steve Harvey kill. Look at what?
We're rapidly losing contact with zones of the UFO.
That's not good.
The very Earth's crust is crumbling. This is an unprecedented disaster.
Several areas now report an elevation of below sea level.
All this happened because Margaret farted. Abby, time for what? Me out loud to myself. To duel. Got into an ADHD trap and forgot to eat, but I will do so right after my appointment as well as get gas. You fucking better. You don't eat, I'm gonna beat you up.
Is it sinking into the ocean?
Well, typically, Chihiro Morimura, that is what below sea level means. I wanted to call her Iori for a second. This is not Iori. This is Chihiro Morimura. But she looks the same as Iori.
At this rate, we'll be going down too.
So this This is what the countdown was for. It may not be possible to survive this. We have no choice. We must seek refuge in the past.
What?
Did they say what year they were in? Like, what sector? No, I should say what sector, what year. It says they're from the 2100s. I don't know what sector they're currently standing in, though. Just not 4. Not 3. I don't remember. Of all the scenes where they're in this UFO, I don't remember which sector that's in. They have my car, so I can't do much. Okay. They better finish looking at your car soon.
Get in the transmitter.
Are you serious? If we do that, we might not ever come back.
And if we stay here, we die.
Maybe they're in 2104 right now because they like went back to their quote-unquote current time. After investigating the other sectors, perhaps? Oh, I have to keep talking.
We'll need a timer. When it's all set, I'll join you. Please, get to the device.
All right. If you're setting our destination coordinates, let me suggest Sumire Bridge. Amidst the destruction I saw earlier, that bridge was still standing. You heard him. Let's get in.
Okino-kun.
Bruh. I have to.
Is something wrong?
I keep going where he tells me, and then they're just like, would you talk to Okino again?
It's not letting me select any sectors.
Uh-oh.
I don't understand. My commands aren't working. I need to find a time it'll let us travel to. Stay in the device.
Just hurry. Okay.
It's getting pretty shaky. Okay, there we go.
Sector 0.
Sector 0? We don't know that much about Sector 0 yet.
I don't know what year that is, but it's the only destination we can access right now.
I do remember Morimura saying something about going into Sector 0 and being transmitted as data. But maybe this is that?
Tsukasa-kun, get over here now.
I can't. It's not letting me set a timer. I'll need to operate it manually. Go on without me.
Tsukasa-kun!
2089. Sector 0 is 2089?
Chihiro.
Bye. Just kidding.
I saw the signs in town. We're in 2089 now. We traveled 16 years back in time.
I see.
So Sector 0 is the only one that's not on like a 40-year gap from the other ones? Everything else was evenly 40 years apart. 1945, 1985, math 2025, 2060s, and then 2100s. But then so 2089 would be not only in the middle of sectors with the 2600s, but like also offset as well, because everything else was ending in a 5 and this ends in a 9. So curious.
So that's why. Look over there. Across the river. It hasn't been redeveloped yet. No wonder Century Tower isn't there. It wasn't built until 2100. It'll be over 10 years from now before it goes up again.
And they're all thinking of time as linear. Spriga, spriga, sprigatito. Spriga, spriga, sprigatito. Spriga, spriga, sprigatito. Sprigatito. Spriga, spriga, sprigatito. Spriga, spriga, sprigatito. Apparently Sprigatito is also from Sector 0. Welcome back, Ella. Rice and chicken and peppers. Oh, that sounds... That sounds very yummy. Gimme.
Let's go. Tsukasa-kun isn't coming back.
Is this when Tsukasa became like an AI person? I'm trying to piece together this information. My brain is very small.
Look, Even the Shikishima State Building is missing.
We have to go. Do you plan on standing here forever?
We can't just leave him! You agree with me, right?
How are we gonna go back? Time is linear, it's just that the line is cooked spaghetti. They said it's masala style. Mom thinks thins most sauces to hell, so it's not really curry like. Aw, man. The flavor does sound tasty though. It sucks that the sauce is thin, but I hope it is like very like flavor wise very tasty.
In this era, you and I are still newborns. Even your own mother wouldn't recognize you. Our citizen ID won't be valid here either. We can't purchase anything or use public services. The city may look familiar, but this is the world of 16 years ago. To us, it might as well be a foreign country. But we can't go back. We have no choice but to figure something out.
Very good flavor wise, hell yeah.
What are we going to do?
The invasion's going to happen again in 15 years. We need to warn everyone about it.
Will they even believe us?
All we can do is try. And if they don't, we'll take matters into our own hands. No one else knows what's coming. It has to be us. Let's figure out how to get back to the UFO. It should still be buried underground. If we can find it, then...
I get it now. We can save Okino-kun. All we need to do is travel through time again.
I can't say it's impossible. But if we're ever going to do that, we need to make it through today. Let's find ourselves some food and a place to sleep.
You're right.
Shall we?
Okay. That didn't make
From
me any
there,
less confused about this game.
Spent the next few years together, living in society's shadows.
What? Why did she just, like, jump? Hello? Guess whose class is open tomorrow, but they haven't coordinated getting textbooks yet. Oh, no. Why would they not have coordinated that yet? I hope they can... I mean, it's a little late now to figure stuff out, but, like, I hope they can figure their shit out. Oh, you were supposed to... Never mind. I thought you meant the school.
Stay away from me.
What is happening? The VA's paying for my books. In my defense, you've been really busy lately. So, like, I don't blame you, necessarily. Classes technically start on the 5th. Very odd. That is very odd. Because now that I'm thinking back, like, you definitely were talking about your classes starting in October before. So they open tomorrow? What does that even mean? Because I originally, from your first message, I thought you meant that they hadn't coordinated, like, figuring out which textbooks you were supposed to get yet. Like, the class, like, the school hadn't. Zoom sessions don't start until the 9th and 10th. Wait, if the classes start on the 5th, wait, but there's no Zoom? What are you doing between the 5th and the 9th? See, this is why I don't do school anymore, because my brain can't wrap around how schools work anymore. Clearly. Think Riss wants a milkshake today? You get one. You deserve a milkshake. Asynchronous. Oh, so no one's doing their classes at the same time? That's interesting. I don't know what happened. I come back from my flashback, and suddenly Ryoko's like, get the fuck away. So there's work where I don't have to sit in there once a week, but there's reading assignments and shit. Oh, interesting. I've also never done grad school. I feel like it's a lot less organized than, like, high school, like, undergrad, because I remember, like, high school is very rigid with timings. College was less so. I assume grad school gets even less rigid with timings. Then on the 9th, I start sitting in a Zoom session every week, which is synchronous. That is very odd. My dad's classes don't work like this for his courses. Interesting. Yeah, because every like school thing I've ever done, even in undergrad, was very much like, class is at this specific time, everyone's in class at the same time, but you're not doing it every single day, so it's less rigid in that sense. and professors would just cancel classes when we're off in like high school. It was very much like at the organization of the highest of the school decides if classes happen or not, whereas in college it's very much like the professor individually decides whether classes happen or not. Yoko thinks Juro smells. He sleeps on the floor and doesn't shower. He got stinky. Curious what that does for my VA payments though. I think he smells too. He is a little stinky. Stinky man.
That guy in my dream, he called himself Tsukasa Okino. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
That incident you just described, it's not one of your lost memories. If it involved rewinding time 16 years with Morimura, then it must have been him.
Okay, can we not play the pronoun game? Who are you talking about? My professor today was like, class is gonna be short Thursday because I have to get my dog. Yeah, it's a lot less rigid. Like, professors just decide if they want to cancel class or not. Him!
Who?
He's a time traveler.
Please tell me a name! I'm begging.
He's gone back in time over and over again.
Not the crab rave! Oh, and Basil got the crab sound! Margaret knows you love crabs! Makes more sense now that I open shit in double windows, so items open for viewing a week before asynchronous starts. Oh, that makes sense. Honestly, me as a professor. Damn, Abby hates pronouns. I don't hate pronouns! No! Async starts on the 27th, then sync starts on the 9th, 10th. That makes more sense, slightly. As a Canadian, can I ask what is VA? I don't remember exactly what it stands for, but it has to do with veterans. And, like the VA, like, deals with veterans and, like, helps with, like, medical benefits and also education benefits. Veteran Affairs, thank you! That's what it is. Got my pancake crab sticker yesterday? Nice. Thank you for reminding me what the A part stands for, because I was like, veteran something. I'm not good at words. I'd leave for a dog, same. I would also be having to reschedule a potentially partner's birthday dinner for my cat if my cat was sick, to call back to that one Reddit post that I still can't believe got voted asshole. Like, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, that person was not the asshole. Unlocking the Animal Crossing Island DLC character icons in the Nintendo Online point shop, and I hear crab rave. Incredible. So Margaret knows you're looking at Animal Crossing things. The veteran-based education benefit that pays my tuition, pays for my required books, and gives me a little living stipend while I'm in classes. We have that here. My brain just did not connect to that. Yeah, no worries. I'm always happy to help explain things. Because I'm assuming in Canada it's called something different.
A time traveler. That's crazy.
The memories you've been seeing are his.
Okay, can you tell me who he is? Another in-person professor brought their dog to class last week and I got to pet her. The dog, not the professor. Pebby. If something happened to Pebby, we're going together to see what happened. Yeah. Yeah, like, the boyfriend in that scenario was a huge fucking dick, but then all of Reddit was like, no, you're the asshole for spending time with your cat instead of your boyfriend. Like, I'm very glad that the poster of that post broke up with her boyfriend, because he sounded like a piece of entitled shit.
But his name is Juro Izumi.
Is it? Or has this game been lying to me for 10 weeks? I feel like I'm about to find out this game has been lying to me for 10 weeks.
Does that mean he's me from the future?
No, it's a different Juro Izumi.
How many Juro Izumis are there? What do you fucking mean? Went to look at Am I the Asshole again, but Reddit's down? Oh, I'm so glad we're not doing chat court today. Can you imagine if I was doing a chat court stream today? Reddit people clearly have never had pets. Exactly! And I was saying before, hold on. that was asking me about dinner. Too many cooks. Sure, reason must be a common name in this game, I guess. Too many cocks. Riz. That shadow looks like Abby Dad. It was my dad. He says hi, but he was asking what I wanted to get picked up for dinner because they're going to Chili's. I can't eat anything at Chili's. I'm getting it. Noodles and Co. Again. I love Noodles and Co. What was I saying about the Reddit post? Oh, I was saying my theory was that if she had been talking about a dog instead of a cat, they would have been more likely to say she was not the asshole. And also that if a man had posted that same post instead of a woman posting it, they would have been more likely to side with the man. I'm convinced that those Reddit people would have been more on the OP's side if OP had been a man, or if OP had been talking about a dog, or both. Because people just hate cats instinctively for some reason, and also, you know, people are sexist. Especially on Reddit. People are very sexist. Devour an entire Chili's, probably. That's valid. I used to eat at Chili's a lot when I was a kid, and one, didn't know I was gluten intolerant, and two, I swear to God their menu used to be very, very different, because now it's like, they've changed their entire menu, and I can't eat anything on it, because even though, like, they have enchiladas, they make the enchiladas with flour tortillas, and, like, I feel like that is a crime. Put that in corn tortillas, bitch. I feel like people more prone to answering am I the ass with stuff on Reddit are extroverted nerds of the more misogyny side of nerd life. Yeah. That's why I think, like, doing chat court for stream can be very interesting, because we, as a community, are very much not that same vibe. So it'll be interesting to see where, like, our opinions differ from the Reddit decision. I make them more prone to favoring dogs and or no animals, as well as obviously favoring men. Speaking of flour tortillas and non-gluten, oh whoa. We only have Chili's apparently in Canada and Alberta. Fascinating, they're only in Alberta? That's wild to me. I would have thought they would have, like, spread out more in Canada. The Florida of Canada! Then again, y'all also don't have Target, and Target failed miserably, so I shouldn't be surprised, actually. Tell me why I saw a very promising TikTok about someone making gluten-free tortillas. Oh well. But I didn't see the recipe because they made a second TikTok showing them making the tortillas. Why would they make that a part 2? They wanted you to go to their food blog to see the measurements. I hate that shit. Just show me the thing. Although, in terms of recipes, I get having the full recipe on a blog because it's easier to post text-based things off of TikTok, but, like, why are you making a part 2 to your TikTok? Like, just make a TikTok showing you making the tortillas and be like, the recipe's on my food blog. I'd be less offended by that than, like, the whole part 2 thing. You wasted 2 videos talking about how great these gluten-free tortillas are, and then don't actually show me shit. Show me the ingredients and say for instructions, go to blog. Exactly! They didn't even say go to the blog. They should say it! That would make so much more sense. It would be so much more communicative, and more people would be, like, less annoyed with you. Sometimes TikTok culture, in the sense of, like, oh, like for part 2, like, that sort of thing drives me up the fucking wall. Like, when I make my TikToks, granted, I don't make, like, informational content. I post my Twitch clips, but, like, even then, I'm like, I try to fit everything into one TikTok. I don't really do part 2s. The only times I've ever done, like, follow-up things is, like, either if, like, a clip is from one stream and then there's something funny that's, like, related to it in a second stream, I'll try to, like, make that as, like, a reply or something as a quote-unquote part 2, but that's because they happened on separate days and, you know, stuff like that. But even then, like, I edit my clips, like, my clips are posting now about 5 months after they go on my stream, so, like, if I have to edit 2 things from 2 separate streams together, I can, because I have the time to do that. But even then, I don't really do the whole part 2 thing. Like, I try to fit everything into one video. They responded to someone asking for the recipe with just them making the tortillas. I was so mad I clicked off and I'm way tempted to unfollow. I would be too. That's some bullshit. Like, they just do that shit for engagement and it's, like, so fucking clear. It's like, oh yeah, haha, like and comment for part 2. Like, just tell the whole story that you're trying to tell. Whether that be an actual story or, like, tell the whole story as in, just show the fucking thing you're making if it's a food video. Like, come the fuck on. Hi, Tara, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you. Ella and I are ranting about TikTok. Because TikTok culture is fucked sometimes. I'm gonna start making fake part videos. That would be really funny. I support this. It'd be like part 16. Ooh, there's a Hades 2 trailer. Hey yo, I still need to play Hades 1. I have heard that that game is very good and that I would like it.
One who came from a lost world.
Also, this game makes no sense. You're gonna do the early access? Nice.
Stay back.
Jesus Christ!
I was told he's incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what's happening in this game anymore. Like, apparently there's more than one Juro Izumi, and one of them is stinkier than the other ones.
So that means my dreams are memories of a lost world? And Shiba-kun is that world's Juro Izumi?
That man has nothing but his consciousness left. He transferred himself into an android and fled.
Okay, I heard about that part.
His consciousness?
What I'm still lost on is the fact that there's more than one Juro Izumi. This game doesn't make any sense. Way beyond the scale. Nice. I'm glad you're excited. I really want to get into that Hades. I have Hades. I just need to try it. And my problem is there's so many games I want to play, but I would want to stream Hades, and I am playing this and Persona and other things, and I don't have space in my schedule for like anything, and I feel bad, but I also don't really have the ability to add a 4th streaming day to my week. Still need to finish Hades 1. I need to play it in general. Just got an email from Syracuse's VA office, and this is how my office should be giving info to students, but my boss sucks and is a dino. I say this with love. As a person that streamed Hades, oh no. You will never finish streaming Hades, oh god. So Abibu gets off this and on to Hades. I need... I should at least stream, like, some of it. Like, I feel like beating, like, the main thing. I know there's a lot of side stuff to do, but like beating the main thing I could do as a stream thing and then maybe do the side stuff on my own. I'm not really sure. Making fake part videos reminds me of that one senior prank where they were goats with numbers on the side. It was like 1, 2, 3, 5, so the school kept searching for the non-existent 4. I've seen that before. I think it was pigs. But also I feel like that story's been told and retold across the internet so many times now that like you could have easily seen one with goats and I could have easily seen a post that said pigs. I set one fucking goal and I never reached it. The intro to Hades is definitely streaming? Okay, that's what I thought too. I want to stream it. I think it would be fun. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure what I'm doing after I beat this game because the plan is, I mean, there is a plan, obviously. Like, the plan is that I go into Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. However, I still don't know what's going on with, like, the video games industry SAG-AFTRA strike thingy that's supposedly gonna happen. Like, I know they have, last I heard is that they, like, have authorized the game industry to strike. That would affect Disney, which I assume affects Kingdom Hearts, so I might not be able to stream Kingdom Hearts immediately after beating this. So I don't know what's going on with that. I hope we hear more about it soon so I know things and what's going on. But if I can't do Kingdom Hearts immediately, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I might do a poll of games that are unaffected by the strike. Might have to get creative. I'm not sure. I'm trying to stay on top of things so that I don't, like, accidentally stream struck content or anything. Which is why I'm also trying. Keyword is trying. I'm very slow at this game today. Trying to beat this and Persona as fast as possible. So that in case those end up being as part of the struck companies, I don't have to stop right before the end of Persona. Don't get hooked on, like, I have to see this game to a nice completion because as much as I love it, there's no tidy place to truly end it. That's fair. Ugh.
Oh my.
He just phased into existence!
Looks like Senpai isn't feeling so good.
Shiba-kun.
Man, you've sure got a big mouth.
I don't like where this is going.
Stop this.
No idea what's going on. Just assuming the dude on the screen is an abuser and Homegirl's having a bad time. I don't know what's going on. Like, the basic context is that the brown-haired guy that's been here the entire time, he is, like, a guy who lost his memories and then had a new— Whoa! He moved! Stop! No, I'm pausing this because there's animations happening. But he had his, like, memories put back in with, like, a new personality because he, like, lost his memories and stuff and had to have his, like, whole ass brain reconstructed, I think. I'm not entirely sure how the game works. So he was telling the girl about, like, these memories that he's been having transplanted into his brain over time by the guy that just walked in, and she's like, oh, you're a scary evil man, actually. That memory is from a scary evil man, so now she will not be within, like, 5 feet of him. But I don't know what's going on, because apparently there are 2 men named Juro Izumi. It's very hard to explain because I barely know what's going on. I don't know what's happening anymore. But the guy that just showed up who's holding all the papers has been, like, transplanting memories into Juro. And he's scary. And I don't know what's happening anymore. He's like, I've been transplanting my own memories into you, so he's the scary evil man. I don't know what's happening. I have my own headcanon that I made up on the spot, and I'm just gonna stick with that.
Oh, come on. Ryoko Shinonome is a freaking weirdo. If you really want to take her word for it, you'll have to face the consequences.
Give me the consequences then, because I don't trust you. I hated this man when I thought he was just annoying. 2 people connected to someone named Izumi sounds so familiar. I reject your reality and replace it with my own. Yo, what the fuck? Don't you fucking end me there, game. Oh ha, he would have been locked, but I already beat something, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I already completed Yuki-chan's story.
Me? Yeah.
I love redacted game, because that would be spoilers. Oh, jeez. Wait, I know what- I think I know what you're talking about, actually.
Hey, Juro.
Get away from me, Shiba! I swear to God! If only there was a Tomi Izumi, then I'd be really confused. I'm already confused. What's more confusing? I don't need anything else. I'm already confused.
Let's go home.
No. Do you see how he's still Anki? He still knows you're creepy and weird.
That guy in my dream. Shiba. So, I tried. You know that Uyusaka-san and I.
Okay. None of that stuff is. He have a different name that starts with Izu from a different series. I'm curious what series. But I probably don't know it.
Let me guess. You're meeting up at the same place again? Pretty much, yeah. See ya. Bye.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, I can ask her about Tomi, okay. Playing Emerald Rogue, and my starters are Shelder, Vulpix, and Murkrow. Vulpix is so baby. Also, wait, what's Emerald Rogue? I feel like maybe you told me about it before and I just forgot.
It's about Kisaragi-san.
I'm curious. Still packing, but I have to wait for my laundry to finish, so break time. Hell yeah, break time! You deserve a break. Danganronpa. One of these days I will play Danganronpa. It will happen.
Usami-chan?
My plan is to do YouTube content of it instead of streaming because I don't trust that if I stream that game, people won't come in and, like, spoil the game for me. Because I've heard the fandom can be bad about that, unfortunately.
Where does she always go?
Why do you ask?
Because the game told me to ask. Next question.
Ogata-kun was looking for her.
Oh, really? Maybe Nenji-kun likes her.
So, do you know?
She goes to Tokisaka Shrine. I think she's waiting for someone there.
The shrine. I need that key for something. The Pokemon roguelike. I've not played it before, but it's been on a list. Ooh. I should look that up. Emerald Rogue. I should look that up. I should also look that up while I do more research on the 50 billion types mod. ADHD is making it so difficult. All my stuff's in a pile next to the suitcase. My brain's like, no, we can't do this now because we have to pack these other things in the morning. I hate that. That's how I feel when I have to pack stuff too. 100% they are. Can't confirm, but it was lucky that I'd spoiled the series for myself prior. That is very lucky. I am like, I'm at a point with Danganronpa where I know maybe like a few just general pieces of information, but like I don't know any of the like spoilers necessarily, so I want to keep it that way. And I just know that, like, if streaming Persona 4 was bad, like, Danganronpa would be worse. Because I had people come into my Persona 4 streams and spoil the twist. And I'm still not over it. Ugh, that was like 2 years ago and I'm still not over it.
Tokisaka Shrine. Is that the one that's supposedly haunted? I've been there before. Something happened there. I can't remember.
Oh, wait!
Wait, why wait?
Please don't tell Nenji-kun. The person she's meeting is a boy, so...
Oh no. I have so little tolerance for backseaters and spoilers in streams. Same. Danganronpa spoilers. The Danganronpas. The Danganronpas? How will I ever play the game now? Dang it, Grandpas. Hi, Zelma. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you.
Oh, no.
Oh, bye. Bye, Miwako.
They say the shrine by our school is haunted by ghosts. Kisaragi-san's told me a bit about it. She seems interested in the shrine for some reason.
Should we go sneak up on her and see who she's meeting? Miwako said she was meeting a boy. Now I'm all curious. I am not talking to Shiba. Let me leave. Fucking game won't let me leave without talking to Shiba. I hate him. I don't like him. He's scary. Danganronpa spoiler. There's a bear. Oh, is that emote a Danganronpa character? One day I'll know things. I hated him too. He's so I hated Shiba before I even got a reveal about who he is. Now I have actual reasons to hate him. Before I just thought he was an annoying little bastard who would not leave me alone. A big love for Danganronpa since it's a series I met some of my best friends because of. That's totally fair. I found out that I just today found out that no one else can see this bitch. I knew he was bad. Wrong formula, right answer. I just thought he was fucking annoying. But now I have reason. Little emote going over my face is very funny. Trying to think of non-spoiler Danganronpa memes and Octagon. Octagon? What? Danganronpa spoiler, fingers in his ass. Oh god, that is Komaida, isn't it? Really is so annoying. He was like he seemed like such an entitled jerk all the time. He's like, well, we need to go to Shu's house so I can play his video game. But apparently this bitch had ulterior motives. Not the menacing smiley. Octagon. What is Octagon? God damn it. This is like when Riss was showing me like Kingdom Hearts 3 memes that are technically spoilers but make no fucking sense. Like a square and the square is a spoiler and I don't get it and I'm mad. Also 11037. Yeah, that means nothing to me. I don't know what the fuck. That is a number? The digital root is 3? That's Zero Escape. That's not Danganronpa. Why is this game making me talk to him?
What? Why the long face?
You know why, bitch. You know why.
Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you.
Why do I have to do this again? I already did this. I get the number, but I don't recall the octagon. That was fast ZE knowledge. I love Zero Escape. I'm so normal that every time I see a number, I calculate the digital root in my head. I'm so normal. You said it's my pin to get into my till when I was a cashier. Oh, the Brainrot. I think Octagon is 2. No, Riss. Octagon is 8. I'm sorry.
Tell me the truth.
Why did I come back to a square being a spoiler? Because they're teasing me about Danganronpa. Welcome back, T. Saw a TikTok about normal person in Zero Escape and immediately thought of you. Good. Zero Escape is the game of all time and it is my favorite. 999 best game. I just had to refresh my memory of this game. I know nothing. I think it's case 4. Barely remember. 4 times 2 is 8. Is that why Octagon? Because it's Danganronpa 2 and it's case 4? 4 times 2 is 8? I know nothing. I don't know anything. Watching Pause play it in Discord for the first time was fun. Yes, Pause needs to play the other games. Pause play VLR challenge without Googling characters challenge. Staring directly at you, Pause. Don't Google any more characters. Do not Google Zero Escape. I will eventually. Don't Google anything! Favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts is that it makes perfect sense if you play it in order, but no sense when I say that a JPEG of a square is crucial to the future of the series. I don't get it! Why is the square... It's a square! I don't get it! Do not Google anything. Selma, she already Googled something and spoiled herself. She can't do it anymore. Yeah, we all yelled at her. I don't remember, I don't remember why you were Googling that specific person, but like, she went on the wiki and saw something and we were just like, oh! Oh, you wanted voice actors, right, you don't do that. No, bad! Spray bottle, spray, spray, spray. No more Googling. Happens to the best of us. I def spoiled myself for something in ZTD, but honestly it did make something sillier than it needed to be. Oh, now I'm curious what you spoiled yourself on. Hiss. Stop Googling and play the game. This is just like when fucking Mary was Googling Isomnium files and spoiled one of the big Ini twists. I know the stupidest way I spoiled myself. I googled an explanation of Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 and read the comments. The comments had Stormblood spoilers. Oof. I have not googled a single thing about Final Fantasy XIV. I just make Riss tell me things. Because that man is an encyclopedia of Final Fantasy XIV. My favorite thing is I still ended up getting into Isomnium files after ZE without realizing they were the same director until I joined this chat. Yeah, you were like, wait, it's the same guy? And we were all just like, yes! Yes, it is! I spoiled myself on my fave Demon Slayer character dying? No! Did you go on their wiki page and it just said, death dies in redacted, like, whatever. Do not. It's so easy to spoil something. Yeah, I just ask Riss everything. If you have any 14 questions you have at risk. I know, that's why I haven't used Google. Oh shit, there's an ad starting in 5 seconds. I didn't notice the countdown because I was talking about Zero Escape. I'm so good at being a streamer, y'all. Hi Meerkat, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day.
This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
So so we have to talk to this man again because we have different dialogue. Okay.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
In other words, yours.
Found out there's 2 Juros apparently, and I don't understand this video game. The worst thing is Googling a character and autofill adding death. Oh.
The other Juro Izumi.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you.
What? What are you talking about?
What exactly are you?
48Q, QTA, CBA.
You told me that already! Looking up wallpapers and typed in the character's name and Google was like, blank death. Ouch! Got spoiled on a character death in Edgerunners because for some reason on a completely separate character's page it had that this character was deceased. Oh no! See, that's good that I binge watched that whole show in one sitting and ruined my life with it. Edgerunners, by the way, if y'all haven't watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners, it's so good. I'm obsessed with it.
I already told you, I'm an artificial personality.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Then why don't you watch this video and relax?
Stop giving me videos.
I'm not watching it.
up a character from Yakuza because I was like, pretty man, and then saw him fucking dying. Ah, no. Anyway, bye. Leave me alone.
We can't have you causing a scene here.
Give me my bag.
The memory needs to be wiped
No, it
clean.
doesn't.
Let me.
No. You can't wipe my memory, bitch.
Hey, watch it.
Okay, so this is the same. Again. Looking for Tome. Make some pizza, enjoy pizza. Have to disappear to the spoilers risk. Oh no! Maybe? Y'all, stop talking about the Demon Slayer, then. Always contact your handy dandy Ella to be your safe search, because if shit is spoilers, Ella won't care and won't remember after finding your image spoiler-free. That is true. Ella, how many Zero Escape streams did you watch where you just didn't process any of the spoilers? Because I think it was at least 2 of us. Chris also either usually knows or was curious enough unless they're interested heavily in playing it themselves. Also fair. ... That game is confusing. It is. And there's like 10 of them. There's only 3 games. Over 10 characters, though. There's definitely a ton of characters. Wait, Ella, did you... There's only 3 Zero Escape games. And then there's 3 Zero Escape games and 2 Isomnium Files games. And they aren't actually connected to each other besides having the same creator and stuff. Yeah, there's only 3 games. I'm sure it feels like... Because VLR is really long. Like, VLR is really long from my memory. I feel like that's definitely the longest of the 3 and maybe feels like more than 1 game. I've watched a lot of shit and got nothing for it. I know 1 spoiler. Oops, I didn't mean to hit fast forward.
Is she really on my side?
Why did Megumi's name turn green again? Whack.
She's not here. Are you looking for someone? Yo, Kurabe. Sure am. Tell me Kisaragi. Got a clue where she went?
I do, but I'm not supposed to tell you, but also I'm going to anyway. How about I do anyway? VLR's definitely the longest. It's super long. I'm remembering my first playthroughs of each game. And VLR definitely took me the longest, and I kept thinking I was almost done with it, and then I just wasn't. And I definitely... Oh, fuck! No! 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 Don't come back! No, shit! Fuck! Shit! I tell you, I thought it was paused. Shit! There's a dog. When did I miss a dog? The spoiler Ella knows is that Junpei was the dog. The dog is not the quote. Oh my god, the dog is in the 3rd game. Like the opposite of when I learned that Fire Emblem isn't just 3 games because of the 3 houses or whatever like last week. This is what you get! Oh, thank you for the quote. God damn. There's a little of VLR except that I love Fi. Fi, my beloved. Fi is one of my favorite characters in the whole series. I missed a whole ass dog. Yeah, Gab. Hubby. I can't believe I have to restart. Okay, here we go.
Hey, watch it.
Okay, I won't fuck this up.
Hey, I think I do have an idea.
I thought that being on the thinking screen paused the game. Guess what? It doesn't.
I heard she went to Tokisaka Shrine.
The Fire Emblem has a ton of games. I don't know how many. Oh, 17? Thank you. I don't know. I'm like, there's more than 5. A lot of Fire Emblem games, some of it connected, but most are not. I think the ones that everyone pays $1 billion for are connected. What are those? They have Radiant in the name. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, are those connected?
Huh? For real?
For real? So no.
The heck is she thinking? Wait, I'll come with you.
I've always assumed those ones were connected because they're both incredibly expensive and both have Radiant in the name. They are! Cool, I'm smart.
There's something I want to check. Be my guest.
I'm glad I could jump in the flowchart, because I fucked that up.
This street. I've been here before. I think I saw something.
And now, putting the fucking X-Log up had better pause. I'm gonna be mad. Those are the Telius games, my faves. I never played, but I watched them and cosplay from them. Nice. I have not played them either. I've never played a Fire Emblem game because I used to be afraid of them because I learned that they have permadeath. And then I think I played the beginning of one of them at one point as a kid. I don't remember which one. I was at my friend Gladio's house and they were like, look at this game. And I was like, cool. And then somebody died in a battle and they didn't come back. And I was just like, ha! And then I was afraid of those games forever. But apparently in the modern games, you can turn permadeath off. And with the older games, if I play them on totally legitimate hardware, I can just reset. A lot easier than resetting an actual GameCube. Recommended Abby start with Awakening. Yeah, you did. Have to look for a thing, but if I don't see y'all later, have a good one. Good luck with the thing you're doing, Ella. I love you. That's why I don't play them. Also, tactics, I'm bad. I made my partner play 13 Sentinels for me. He loves this game. Yeah, I am assuming when I get to a Fire Emblem game, I'm going to be very bad at it. Because, like, the tactics in this game, I'm finally starting to get a handle on them, but it took a hot minute for me to get used to it. And even then, like, I feel like a game that is entirely tactics-based, I will have a lot more hard of a time with than as for this game, where it's just, like, half of it is tactics, and I power through it so that I can get to the story part that makes my brain cell activate. Not good enough at games for permadeath. I can barely handle a Nuzlocke Pokemon run. I don't think I can handle Fire Emblem permadeath. Play strictly for enjoyment makes total sense. He legit just came out and was like, yo, 13 Sentinels! Hey! Hello, Raph. How are we all doing? Hi, Gooey! Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. It's good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. This game is breaking my brain. At least half is VN. Like, this is the part that I love. The battle parts, I suffer. I'm starting to enjoy them a little more, but I suffer. And I definitely figured out, I'm glad I figured this out, that playing the battles at the beginning of stream instead of starting with VN and then doing battle later, I have more of my brain cell if I start with the battles, get through some, and then do the VN part as a treat reward for getting through the battles. Because the first two streams I did of this, well, one was the tutorial, which you are forced to play in a certain order, but for the second stream I did VN first and then battle at the end of stream, and I was just like, I can't think anymore. I lost my brain. I've been online for several hours. So my biggest struggle with Fire Emblem is changing up my team. I never change them because when units bond, they help each other more in battle. Yeah, then you're like less inclined to want to change them because the changed out units won't have bond anymore. Not too bad, just on a night shift, so going to make another coffee. Good luck with your night shift, Gooey. I hope the coffee helps. The tactics in this looks okay, but the bright lights of the stage really got me. I'm like, this is so confusing. There's so much moving on the screen. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff. Like, especially first starting to play this game, the battles just were so overwhelming to me. I bought this game on a whim, loved it, met Abby, bought them the game. It's true, Riss was like, play this. Play it. You have to. Raph's also like, I must buy everyone this game. I'm getting on that train. Like, I haven't even beaten this, and I'm already, like, telling people. Like, I was telling Croy the other day, I was like, Croy, you should play 13 Sentinels because it's making my brain cell activate. And I've been seeing Croy's brain cell activate over Isomnium Files, and it's a very similar feeling for me between this game and Isomnium Files, so I'm just like, if you like Isomnium Files, you should play 13 Sentinels, please. And the time between me buying it and then playing it, we started dating. It's true. Oh my god, I love that emote. I need to play Nier. I really want to play Nier. I have Nier Automata, I just have not gotten around to playing it, and at this point, I want to stream it, so it's in the stream backlog, which means I might get to it in 7 years. It's Croy's. Nice. He was not started Isomnium Files yet. AT. You just beat Persona, right? Hey, Isomnium File. Everyone should play Isomnium File. It is the best game. I've been popping in at random spots, so I'm like, I'm gonna need to get this so I can understand the whole story. Yes, this game is good. This game is so good. I barely understand what's going on, so I'm already planning on, I think Riss has a video waiting, like, send me. Someone made a video of this game in chronological order? Gimme. I touched it at least. Good. I was probably playing Nier backwards. Automata, then Replicant. That's what Riz told me to do. Automata first and then Replicant. At this point, I just want to play the video.
The memories are starting to come back, but I can't remember any specifics.
Can I buy something from the vending machine? The settings. That's still touching the game. Not hating on the order as long as y'all play Replicant eventually. I do plan on playing it eventually. Didn't finish Replicant until the remake. I need to play stuff. I need to beat Persona 5 Royal so that I can play other games. I'm like this close to beating it. I swear. Never finished either Somnium Files, legit is on the last section, but wanted to scream because my last brain cell died. Oh no. I do recommend finishing it though. I am obsessed with the Somnium Files. I'm very normal about it. Very good. Still in post-game depression mode with Persona 5 Royal. That's gonna be me after this Thursday when I hopefully beat Persona 5 Royal. Hopefully. If I don't get too distracted. You have iSomnium Files on Switch. It lags severely on my PC, unfortunately. No. I have to live blog on Discord or something. That's okay. I just want to hear your reactions. I miss Papa Nier from OG Nier 1, but at least it got remastered. Papa Nier was the better vibe, but Replicant's still good. Way easier to play now for sure. I believe in you. I'm gonna try so hard to beat that game on Thursday. I don't want to just replay it because I can barely remember the story at this point. You probably should because it's very complicated and it would be better to have it fresh in your mind. Tried to play iSomnium Files when it was on Game Pass and it made my laptop feel like 1,000 suns, so I plan on getting it for the PS4 someday. That's definitely a good idea. You have Replicant? Okay, good. So I don't have to buy it. I don't remember why I'm here. Oh, because we were looking for Tomi. That's why. Tomi. Oh. Tomi's meeting up with Hijiyama? Miwako did say she was meeting up with a boy. Oh, that was timed so perfectly with the cutscene starting. Juro farts. Hijiyama turns around. A boy farts. A gassy boy, it's true. Hi, Ocean. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day.
Ogata. You. Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through? Because I sure as hell
Get up on the Hydra's back!
See how it is. You came looking for a.
Oh, fuck. They're about to fight.
Try it. See what happens.
Fear! See that pop in your confusion in your eyes? The short is in that in Japan, Nier had 2 copies. And we only got the father Nier in English originally, but the remake did brother Nier. So not much changes, just the vibe. The story is basically the same. Oh, okay. Been lurking and working, hope you're well. I hope you're well too. I'm doing good. This game is confusing the fuck out of me, but I'm enjoying it. I can go more in depth off stream. Please do, because I am very confused. Is Hijiyama the Hydra? Maybe. Maybe perhaps that's what Margaret was talking about. Also, thank you for the care package, Basil. I need to... Okay, that water bottle doesn't have water in it, but the other one probably does. Hopefully. I think so. Yeah, this one still has water in it. There we go. Oh, my back just cracked real good. Alright, and I am no longer sitting like a shrimp. Need to go to sleep. Good night, Nita. Have a good sleep and good dreams. Thank you for hanging out. I love you. Fuck, the boys are fighting. Good at telling what Abby's thinking. It still throws him off. Just saw the confusion. Yeah, Riz can read my mind, like, legitimately. It's a bit scary sometimes. Speaking of scary, I feel like these men are about to throw down in front of me and I don't know how to deal with it. Or God Knight. I don't know your plans. God Knight real.
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san? Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this. What? Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
the hell are you doing here anyways?
Oh, bye.
Looking for Okino. What happened to him?
Okay. The gears moving in your brain. Daddy? Oh, that just reminded me of that Vine that's like, Daddy? Do I look like... But I love the other Vine that's like that Vine, but instead of the girl being like, do I look like Daddy? It's fucking Darth Vader, and he just goes, yes. I forgot that Vine existed until right now. Oh, I'm so easily distractible today. I need to play the game.
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san, but according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what? Just the two of them?
Oh no. I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
So this Okino you're looking for, is that Tsukasa Okino? What, you know him? Not exactly. That's just the name I heard in my dream, but it's probably the same person. So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went.
Oh fuck. Comcast! Basically, it's not just you. My OBS turned into a red square. Shit. I didn't even notice until you pointed it out. And I don't know how long it's been doing that. Comcast, let me stream challenge. I'm gonna do another internet speed test. Because I would like documentation. Not that it's showing up on stream, but for my own brain cell. You thought it was just you? Yeah, no, OBS is giving me the red square. Says I've dropped 7,000 frames. I hate that it keeps doing this. Okay, my upload is 2. Oh, now it says 3. Okay, it climbed up to my upload being 4. Not long? Okay. We're at 8,000 dropped frames. Can I stream, please? I'm trying to play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, and I would like to be able to have a non-laggy stream Comcast. I'm assuming it's Comcast. Because my upload, normally, I don't remember what it was when I did the test on the call with you when my internet wasn't doing this. It was more than 4. So I'm assuming this is Comcast just fucking gut-punching me randomly for no reason. I don't know. I don't know why this happened. Okay, it connected. It connected! And it says that my connection is still a red square. It's still red. Can you even hear me? You just met Iba? Iber! Hi, Minnie! You here? Okay. It's still red, though, and still dropping frames. I don't know if... because that took a bit longer than the last time. I don't know if we're still all on one VOD either. Hope that we are, but it's still in the red, so killing didn't even help. Cars ready, BRB? Okay. Great. So Comcast is just throttling me for no good reason. Because the first time this happened, killing OBS fixed it. And then, you know, the past few times it's just been inconsistent and gone between green and red, and now it is just fully a red square dropping 60% of frames. Probably because your computer's trying to load 55 burgers and 55 fries and 55 tacos and 55 pies. 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, and 155 taters. I don't know what to do. Next, you want to get food, but I'm gonna drive. Okay, yes, please get food, or I will come up there and beat you up. Honestly, maybe I will just come up there, because I can't stream. Finally saw that show recently, so I understand the meme on your shirt. I think You Should Leave is one of my favorite shows ever. It's my favorite sketch comedy, for sure. I'm glad you watched it. I hope you enjoyed it, because it's one of those shows that kind of has to grow on you over time, but it's so funny. Riss and I quote that whole show to each other all the time. Please, OBS, can I have a green square? Or even, perhaps a yellow square? Please? Please? I just want to play 13 Sentinels. It's like hovering, because OBS shows like the little stream stats at the bottom of like how many frames I've dropped, how long I've been live, etc. And it's now consistently hovering at 65.3% dropped frames, which means it's stable in the sense that I'm not dropping more frames, like 100% of them, but like I'm sure my stream looks like a fucking slideshow right now. You sure about that? Is my fave. That one's so good. 55 Sentinels. God, honestly, with the amount of characters that have been revealed to all be the same person so far in this game, it feels more like 5 Sentinels. Which I joked at the very beginning of this playthrough. I was like, dang, it's so hard to keep track of everybody. Why couldn't it have just been like 5 Sentinels? I got my fucking win. I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do if I'm consistently dropping more than half my frame. Because it is not... The last time this happened, it, like, would be like this for a few minutes and then, like, go back to normal. And it is not going back to normal. You're still getting a bit laggy. It's... I don't know what to do. It didn't last this long the last time. It was like, it lasted a minute and then it went back to being green. Can you be green, please? I'm just... What do I even do? A single Sentinel. Maybe Comcast thinks that I have too many Sentinels and I need to just do it. And then they'll let me stream. Because it is not anything... If it's Comcast, there's nothing I can do. Momo Tuesday was pretty based. There's also 2 Momos in the pic. I don't know how you cloned her. Cause she was like... It was like... That picture's so good, and I love it so much, because... The way she was looking in the mirror, her, like, reflected mirror image was looking directly into my eyes, and I was just like, picture. And then also, it was supposed to be posted on Monday, but on Monday I forgot that it was Monday, and I thought it was Sunday, so I posted Pebby. And then, like, 20 minutes after the fact, I was like, oh, haha, it's Monday. Whoops. But that's my own fault, I guess. Yeah, we've dropped 11,000, 12,000. I'm wondering if I should just call it a day. Like, maybe today is just not my day. I've been on this stream for 5 minutes, and it's been red the entire time. I don't know. But I'm also in the middle of a story thing that I can't just exit. So wait, I actually can't end the stream because then I haven't saved. So maybe I will just... Because I don't think this is going to get any better. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to get any better. But maybe I just... You know... Get through this. And then save and quit? But at least... Unless, can you save mid- hold on, can you save mid-convo?
What? How?
Oh, I can save mid-convo. No, don't- okay, I saved in slot 2, because I didn't realize which slot I was on. Okay, so you can save mid-convo. So I don't have to keep going with the lag, because I don't think it's getting any better. It's been 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Still a red.
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, apparently Margaret also wants me to end. Oh, Minnie, thank you for the care package. We have to fight Comcast. That's the final battle of 13 Sentinels, actually, is fighting Comcast. It's very meta. Fighting Comcast in the video. This shit's alright, Comcast, are you gonna let me stream? Green? Nope, red. Damn it, it was green for a second. Oh, Comcast hates my pussy. Okay, I don't even know if y'all can hear me, because I've dropped 50% frames. 55%. 55 frames, 55 tacos, 55 fries, 55 pancakes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it a day, because I can't fucking stream. I can't do it. Comcast is evil. At the very least, I can save mid-combo. I'm gonna save again, because I'm paranoid. Let me out, I'm gonna punch Chromecast in the face! I can kinda hear you sometimes. Oh, not anymore. Damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna type this in chat as well. Let's see if I can even load a web page. I am so sorry, y'all. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about this. I'll kill it in the Somnium. Please do, T. Also, I hope, if you can hear me, I hope you're enjoying iSomnium files right now. I wish I was, like, consistently hearable and could stream, but I feel really bad because I don't even know how long I've actually been live, like 3 hours? We did nothing today? I learned one thing about one man, and I can't even. Yeah, I'm so sorry I can't actually stream the rest of the day today. I think, let's see. Who's online? I can at least load Twitch, like, as a web page. I'm not sure if I can actually see any of the streams, but I think... Okay, I can load Meow's stream. But I can't stream myself. Comcast, explain. You are good. Good. Yeah, we're gonna raid Meow, and I'll see y'all on Thursday, hopefully, if Comcast figures its shit out. Because I think it's 3. 3 hours? Yeah, probably. So clearly there's a ton of delay right now, because I already forgot what I said. But copy the raid messages. Give Meow lots and lots of love. I will see you on Thursday, I hope. Because I can't fix this. If this doesn't work on Thursday, I'm going to commit unalive.